and color analyst Mike Shaw. The following is a Campbell Communications presentation of Perry Maroon Wrestling on the Triple Play Sports Network. 40 state titles.
And there's a 2-point takedown by Dale Betson.
6 ranked 161 individual state champion.
Oh, what a move by Damian Tucker. 2 near fall points coming again. Golly almighty, the junior with a nice performance in the ring. 14 to 4 over the Copenhagen. And Perry is now hit the goal.
Tradition.
Here's the ball right there. Here's the ball. Here's fire.
Dedication.
No, right now, here it is. No one ever wins it. 3-1.
Sacrifice.
Oh, here it is. Right there. He's got it to his back. Now he's in trouble. And that's the ball right there. That's the ball. There's the ball for Perry. And so United gets the ball.
Family. Ronnie Delk's troops are on a mission to get 41.
Trade my team for any other team in the country just because we're a family. There's every guy on the team, every coach on the staff fights for each kid and each person on the team. That's what makes us special. I'll throw any of my guys out there against anybody. I don't care. They're going to go rest and show me another level now. I wouldn't.
Maroon Power! Take notice. The Maroons are thirsty and coming back for more.
5, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fire.
Perry Maroon Wrestling is brought to you by Brown Duggar Funeral Home, Live, Love, Legacy, Custom Dental. We didn't invent dentistry, we just made it better. Devon Energy Corporation. Commitment runs deep. First Bank and Trust. Community-minded, just like you. Northern Oklahoma Metals Incorporated. Want to scrap? Ortho Oklahoma, PC. Keeping you together. The Perry Daily Journal. Stillwater Medical Center. Commitment to excellence. Vance Chevrolet, where it's comfortable to buy a car. Perry Maroons Wrestling is also brought to you by Hair It Is, Hair Naturally, and Network. Now, let's take you inside the circle for the Takedown Show with the voice of the Perry Maroons, Brock Campbell, and color analyst Mike Shaw.
And good evening, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw, coming to you again from John Devine Hall as we're homecoming in another sport once again, where the wrestlers are welcoming in the Ponca City Wildcats here. And Perry comes in ranked number 1 in the dual rankings and number 3 overall in tournament. We are pretty for sure that Perry's going to be at the Superior Regional coming up, and we got dual state coming up. We got a lot of really fun things coming up for this wrestling squad. Yep. And Mike, this wrestling squad is starting to hit their peak, or not their peak. Their that drive that they usually have after their Christmas break.
Starting to switch it into gear.
And switching into gear.
And the championship gear.
And they're 7-2, trying to go 8-2 tonight.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. And now's the time. I mean, we're at the end of January, and February is when all the big stuff comes. You know, the dual states coming up. Plus, next Tuesday we have Chandler, and that's going to be a regional state type atmosphere. I think Chandler's the number 2 team in the state, I believe, in our class, and so that's going to be like they say, a playoff atmosphere on Tuesday. And then the dual state on the 14th, I believe I saw. So,
yes.
Yeah, a lot of exciting events coming up for this team, and a lot of time to switch it. Switch your mind into overdrive into playoff championship drive.
Still jostling some positions here with the weights. And we're still jostling some things here to get ready to get into dual state. And I think by dual state you have to have everything set as you go dual state, regionals, and state. So
right.
Perry coming off a 5th place finish at the J. Hancock Yukon tournament. with 142.5 points. Big surprise, he won the tournament. Sand Springs,
right?
Again, but they're not ranked. They're not number one in duels, I don't think. I think they're ranked number one in tournament. Sand Springs, that is, because they go to all the tournaments.
I don't know how they rank it, but I just looked on OSSAA. They're third behind.
Yeah.
Broken Arrow and obviously Stillwater.
Yeah. Oh, and Stillwater and Broken Arrow had a doozy of a match the other night. 27-26. Stillwater had to come back and win it.
So, yeah.
And they won that last match, the heavyweight match. Broken Arrow needed a bonus point to win that match, and they did win the match in heavyweight, but they didn't get a bonus point.
Got a decision, yeah.
So what a match between those two heavyweights. You know, we said it was going to be between Stillwater and Sand Springs, but BA is like, don't count us out.
BA's right there, right, absolutely. And guess what? We get to welcome Stillwater in Saturday.
Yes, we do. We're going to have big 4+4. And
that big match.
We'll talk more about that. But we're going to go ahead and take our first time out of the evening. Come back. We'll have more after this. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports Radio Network and the PIN Network.
Great bargain. The joy of buying the... You know the excitement of uncovering a great bargain, the joy of buying that perfect gift, or the fun of a spontaneous weekend holiday. You may also know the disappointment of disregarding your plans because you couldn't get to the bank on time. Don't let this happen again. Use your good credit to qualify for our First Freedom account and write your own loan anytime you need extra money for pleasure or an emergency. Know the freedom of having a reserve at your fingertips. Find us at bankfbt.com. First Bank and Trust Company, member FDIC.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Duggar Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South Sup Street in Perry, call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals. Want to scrap? Perry Maroon Takedown Shows brought to you by First Bank and Trust Company of Perry. First Bank and Trust, community-minded just like you, member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Mike Shaw and Brock Campbell here with you as homecoming festivities going on behind us. But let's talk a little bit about Ponca City coming in here, coached by Jason Levitt. We've seen him a couple times, at least I have, at the Perry Tournament of Champions and at the UConn tournament. I went up and watched a little bit of UConn tournament on Saturday. And they're a tough, grinding team. Assistant coach is Mark Kimbrell. He's a wrestler from Perry. He's an alumni. And, you know, they take after him and also Coach Levitt. They're tough. They don't get into bad positions. And it's going to be a tougher opponent than Pawhuska was on Tuesday for Perry. And if you haven't checked out the website, Perry went to Pawhuska. The duel was 28 minutes on Tuesday with the Pawhuska Huskies, and your Maroons won 78-5.
Yeah.
Everything was by a fall or a forfeit. There was one decision, I think that was in the junior high, and the junior high won 69-12, and that took 25 minutes. So tonight it's going to be different, although the junior high tonight won 56-18. Just a dominant performance by the kids. Me and you were saying off the air before we came on, boy, wait until those kids get to high school and Perry's just going to go on another run.
Especially in those first 4 or 5 weights, those kids are all dominant. Every time I've seen them, they're either pin, get a fall, or at least tech fall, or even majors. I think I've seen maybe one decision from those first 5 weeks, 80 from about 120.
You're talking about Smith. You're talking about Patton.
Yeah, absolutely.
Reedus, Avery, Dylan Avery is he's going to be a stud.
Even the 132 match, that kid's going to be
132. Terrell Williams. Perry's going to have a couple rough years, it looks like, but you never know. I should back up. Never count Perry out because we've got 40 state championships for a reason.
Absolutely. We always
but this year we're the hunter. We're not the hunted. We're hunting Plainview and possibly Chandler. I think we might be above Chandler tournament-wise. I think the team we're going to be hunting this year is Plainview, the way it looks right now, if you look at tournament-wise, how we match that tournament. But, hey, we'll play the hunter this year. It's nice to be not the hunted.
Yeah.
And a lot of people are counting us out. And, hey, we'll play that role. We'll play whatever role you want us. Because you never count a kid with a maroon singlet and white trim on the mat out at state, ever, if you know wrestling. So anyway, 78-5 was Tuesday. Coming off the 5th place finish, Alex Valencia finished 2nd at 106. 113, Kel Betchen finished 4th. I'm trying to think. 132, Noah Nida finished 2nd. Damian Tucker finished 6th at 138. I'm thinking right off the top of my head here. 160, Riley Betchen finished 5th. 182, Dylan Buck finished 3rd. Garrett Beyer at 220 finished 3rd. And we finished 5th overall. So not the performance you really wanted. I mean, it's still a process that we're going through. We're not there yet.
Right.
And Coach Delp will even tell you that. We're not there. We're not championship form yet.
Yeah.
We've got a couple weeks to figure it out before we go to Cushing for dual state.
Yep.
But we're not there yet. So that's the encouraging part. But we're looking like it more and more these last couple of duels. We're getting out there and we're just taking the opponent and just dominating. Right. So we'll see what happens tonight with the tough Ponca City team here at John Devine Hall and coached by Jason Levitt. A little bit about Ponca City, I'll tell you their lineup. At 106, we're going to have Carson Belmerd going it for them. 113 be Dylan Schickram, and they've got a couple junior high kids that are the Schickram brothers, and they're pretty tough, although they didn't fare too well tonight. But Dylan Schickram will go 113. 120 Jacob Swinson. 126 Ninabal Big Goose. 132 Chris Hand. 138 Zeke Rubio. 145 Corey Trotter. 152 Lane Newland or Tyler Prado. 160 will be Peyton Malcolm. 170 is open, so most likely it's going to be a forfeit there if they don't bump somebody up. 192 Austin Fry. 195 Alex Steger or Jared Kimball. 220 Ben Ralston. 285 Jordan Kimbrell. And wanted to mention, too, at 195 back for Perry tonight will be Matt
Jones.
Thank you, Matt Jones. Sorry to the Jones family. I just had a brain fart there. Matt Jones is back.
Good.
So Robert Sparkus will not get the call. Matt Jones should be wrestling tonight. So happy to have him back. Although Robert did a really good job in his
he had to go get the diary.
Yeah.
He
told me just a little while ago. He said when the Stillwater duel happened and he saw Derringer come out, he goes, "Oh God."
Well, I mean, even kids.
You know how many people have said that this year?
Yeah, I mean, the kids going to OSU. There's a mystique there.
Yeah, everybody comes out and sees a Derringer and they're like, "Oh God."
Right.
I mean, you're not in.
It's like playing James Union in football. I mean, there's already a stigma in the back of your mind going, crap, or crud. Pardon me.
You could say crap.
Okay.
FCC won't get you.
Okay, good. Man.
But anyways, that's the lineup for Ponca City, and we've got homecoming going on. The clock isn't running, so I guess they're not going to run the clock. So, but they've got all the attendance out and the queen and everything. So, anyways, basketball. Let's talk about basketball. They'll be at Pawhuska tomorrow night. They'll be taking on the Huskies. And the boys are coming off a championship at the county line tournament at Cashion. They got first place, beat the Crescent Tigers. No, wait. They beat OCS for the championship, Oklahoma Christian.
Wow.
And the girls took 7th place, and they beat Crescent in the 7th place game. So the girls are, I think, 11-6 or something, or excuse me, 6-11. And the boys are 12-5, I think, maybe 13-5. So
good record.
So, anyways, they'll be on the road at Pawhuska. We're not going to have basketball until middle of February.
Next Friday.
We've got Oh, it is next Friday?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's,
Seems like it's longer
Tennessee, yeah.
because we're covering a lot of wrestling.
We haven't had one since
we told you January was going to be
13,
wrestling.
yeah.
So there you go. You got wrestling coming all the way. So, anyways, we're going to go ahead and take our next time out. We'll come back. We'll give the lineups for the Perry Maroons or the matches that you're going to see tonight. You're listening to Perry Maroons Wrestling on Triple Play Sports and the Pin Network.
She's the daughter of Mickey and Michelle Leach and the granddaughter of Gene and Arlene Leach. She's in 2014 graduate of Perry High School and is currently living in Edmond and attended the University of Central Oklahoma to obtain her degree in forensic anthropology. Her escort, Art King, from a year ago tonight, one of our two-time state champions, and a one-time state runner-up, and all-state champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. David Thomas. We want to wish them luck in their years to come. We hope that they always live their dreams and makes memories everywhere they go. Ladies and gentlemen, our homecoming royalty. One more time, Michaela Patton, Riley Benson.
Wrapped up behind us, and I forgot to do this last break, so I want to go ahead and let you know this match is sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit devonenergy.com today to learn more about how they're producing energy in a responsible manner. Devon Energy commitment runs deep, and commitment has been running deeper for the Perry Maroon squad behind us as they are starting to figure it out, and getting back their mojo, so to speak. They have wrestled. One thing that you can never question is the talent that Perry wrestles every year. It's not just 3A talent. You know, a lot of people think that we talked about this before. A lot of people think that we've gotten 40 championships by just wrestling 3A talent. That's not true.
No.
We go wrestle all the big boys to get ready.
Why they've won 40.
And it's like sliced butter when you get to state.
Yeah, absolutely.
So this year we've got a couple little hurdles that we got to get over. We need to get some points from people that you're not expecting to get points from this year. You need to get, since we're going to Sperry, we have a very, very good chance of qualifying all 14 wrestlers for state.
Right.
If we were going west to Marlow with Plainview, which at this time we don't look like we're going to, it'd be a little harder. But if we can qualify 14 for state and then get some points where we're not supposed to get points to, we could maybe shake some things up.
Absolutely.
You know, Plainview thinks they've already got this wrapped up.
Yep.
So we've got to put the seed of doubt in their mind, and it starts at dual state, because most likely we're going to take on Plainview probably for the title.
Right.
So
we get good performance against Chandler.
Yeah.
They shake them up a little too.
Exactly.
OSSAA has them 2 in the last ranking I saw. I'm not sure how they. Maybe they're like 3 and then 1 and the other, and they split the difference. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
but they're 2 in the ranking I saw. Yeah. They don't specify dual or tournament ranking on that.
Well, dual, Perry's number 1.
Yeah.
Plainview's 2, Chandler's 3.
Okay.
Tournament.
I would think Plainview would be 1 in tournament because they don't play any tournaments.
Plainview's 1.
Well, they don't go to any tournaments.
They've
I don't
gone
understand
to
why that works.
They've gone to Cushing. They've gone to Yukon.
Because they've done 18 duels.
Yeah. They've gone to Cushing and gone to Yukon. So they're 1 in tournament. Chandler's 2 in tournament. Perry's 3 in tournament.
Okay.
And they go by the tournament standings to rank you wherever you're put in region. That's what Coach Delp told me.
Yeah, that's interesting.
So we're going to be going east with Chandler, most likely. So anyways, that's where we hope to go.
Yeah.
And then once you get
chance to get 14 wrestlers.
Once you get those 14 qualified, if that happens, and you get them all to state and say some of them get beat in their first round.
Right.
Then you got to do the backside. You got to have backside points. You can't just fall down and we're done at state.
You got to take it like you didn't lose and keep wrestling.
It's just going to. Those are going to be keys with this team this year. Is to get first of all some people that are not supposed to provide any points or get qualified. That's number 1. That's the goal 1. 2, if you get to state, you get beat, then you're going to have to come back through the backside and help out on the backside and get points. That's how Perry's won a lot of their championships too.
Well, that's how you got to win.
So
yeah, absolutely.
Those are 2 keys that going down the stretch, Perry's going to have to get accomplished to make some noise. And then you need Plainview to kind of stub their toe a couple times along the way. So,
yeah.
And Chandler, for that matter. I mean, get Chandler and Plainview. But don't count out Heritage Hall either. Heritage Hall has built a program.
Fourth right now.
Yeah, they're fourth. And they'll put some points up, too, with the G. Feller kid and some other kids they got in the lightweights. So it's going to be between 4 teams this year. And we still don't know who it's going to be yet. I mean, it's too early to tell, even though Plainview thinks they've got it wrapped. So, but that's why you wrestle the matches, and that's that's why you get it. So we're going to go ahead and do the starting lineups here tonight before we take our last time out and get things started. We got about 13 minutes before we get it started. At 106 pounds for Ponca City, Carson Belmerd will take on the freshman for Perry, Alex Valencia. Alex coming off a second-place finish at J. Hancock as a freshman. Got beat by a Sand Springs kid. Had a good match, just couldn't get out from underneath. The Sand Springs kid had a tight waist on him, wouldn't let him up. Did a really good job on top, and Alex just couldn't get free.
Right.
Just got taken down one time, and then he just couldn't do anything else. But he's wrestling very good. He's going to be a stud, only a freshman. 113, Dylan Shickram for Ponca City taking on Kel Betchen. Kel coming off a 4th place finish at the Yukon tournament. Had one bad match where he got taken to his back and pinned, and that's just not like Kel Betchen at all. 120, Jacob Swinson for Ponca City. Bryson Justice for Perry. Bryson had, I think, 3 matches. Lost his first one at Ponca City, won the second, and then I think he got beat out. So he came on late last year, and let's hope that he can come on late again. He's just got to get it in his mind that, he can do it. 126, Ninabah Big Goose for Ponca City.
Love that name. That's a heck of a name.
Or either Riley Cinnamon or Liam Clausen. Riley and Liam didn't really have good tournaments at Yukon, either one of them. 132, Chris Hand for Ponca City. Noah Nida for Perry at 132. Noah coming off a second-place finish, got beat by Lucas from Plainview again. That's just been his nemesis, but we'll see Noah get back on the winning side tonight, I'm sure. 138, Zeke Rubio for Ponca City. Damian Tucker for Perry. Damian had a nice pin at Pawhuska on Tuesday. He didn't have a real good tournament at Yukon, so it's just going to see which Damian shows up tonight. And
seems to be
a lot of this is in their heads right now. If they can do it or not, they've got to believe in themselves. 145, Corey Trotter for Ponca City. Dalton Haymaker for Perry. Dalton had a pin the other night at Pawhuska. Didn't have a great Yukon tournament as well. 152, Lane Newland or Tyler Prado. 152 for Perry. We don't know. It won't be a forfeit, but there will be somebody either bump up or bump, or somewhere. We're going to put somebody there. 160, Peyton Malcolm for Ponca City. 160 for Perry, Riley Betchen or Devin Blancett. Most likely Riley Betchen coming off a 5th place finish from Yukon. And he also got a fall at Pawhuska. I should just say everybody got falls at
sounds like
Pawhuska.
78 points.
170, it's open for Ponca City, so most likely going to be a forfeit there, or they're going to bump somebody up. 170 for Perry, Zach Lowry is slated in there, or we could see Devin Blancett, one of those two, in the 170 slot for Perry, if they get to wrestle. If they don't, then it'll just be a forfeit.
Right.
182, Austin Fry for the Wildcats. 182 for Perry. Dylan Buck coming off a 3rd place finish from Yukon. Also had he had a pin at Pawhuska as well. So we'll see him at 182. Dylan is starting to come on right now.
Yeah.
He's starting to really put his will on, what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely.
He did this last year, just like Bryson Justice. They came on toward the regionals in dual state, and they really turned a corner. So I'm looking to see that with Dylan. I see that in his eye right now. He knows. He's focusing in on it. He's a senior, especially. Right. This is his last shot. So look for Dylan Buck to cause some havoc here in the next month or so. At 195 for Ponca City, it'll be Alex Steger or Jared Kimball, one of those two, or for Perry, Matt Jones or Robert Spikers. Just depending on how Coach thinks Matt Jones is feeling, we'll see Matt Jones. If he doesn't think he's ready, we'll see Robert Spikers.
Might depend on the score, too.
We'll see. Yeah, exactly. 220, Ben Ralston for the Ponca City Wildcats. He's got his hands full with Garrett Byer, Ralston Bole. Probably going to be Garrett. Garrett coming off a 3rd place finish from Yukon. He didn't get to wrestle at Pawhuska. They forfeited. So
yeah, I'm sure.
The guy that he was supposed to wrestle, I think, was on crutches.
Oh, man.
And Garrett didn't put him there. We'll just make that aware. they had a guy on crutches, and then they had their heavyweight broke his hip.
Oh, wow.
So they were out a couple guys. And then heavyweight, boy, Bailey Burdick for Perry's got his hands full with Jordan Kimbrell. Hey, Jordan has gone up to heavyweight this year, and Kimbrell's a really good wrestler. He's a tough, hard-nosed, really get-in-your-face guy, and Bailey's got his work cut out. So that'll be good for Bailey to get some experience, because Bailey's going to need that. You know, these are the type of matches for young wrestlers, for Perry, to get that type of experience and learn from it going forward down the road. We talked about that last time we were on the air. You know, even if you're not winning your match, you might remember, okay, well, he had me in this hold, or he had me in this position. This is what I can do to you know, get out of it, you know, now that you've seen it or you've been in it before.
Right.
So if you just learn from your mistakes or learn from your matches, then you progress as a wrestler. So it might be good for Bailey to get that, because Jordan Kimbrell is a really good wrestler. He's very tough. So got 8 minutes to go before this one kicks off, and that's your starting lineups. And we will take the last time out. We'll come back and we'll talk about probably some other things to fill in the time and everything, and then get you started for the match. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports and the Pin Network.
Our medical center, we're asking for more.
From our nurses
And our staff. We're devoting ourselves to providing unhurried and compassionate care.
Our mission is simple: to perfect the patient experience.
Everything you expect from a major medical center.
With all the things that you love about a hometown hospital. Learn more about our mission at thewatermedical.com.
Wrestling is a very demanding sport, requiring strength, technique, and training. For over 19 years, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry has worked hard to ensure that our customers get the very best price, exceptional service, and overall buying experience that is overwhelmingly satisfying. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. We just got some good news that might be coming down the pike for Perry Maroon Lady Basketball. Is the Perry Maroon Lady sixth graders? Yeah, about 3 years away. You know, maybe 4. Sixth graders went undefeated this year. Along the way, they took 2 tournament titles, and they finished the season undefeated. So congratulations to our sixth grade lady basketballers. So that's the future
Lady
coming
Cagers.
down the pike. So Kitty Cagers,
Lady Cagers.
I thought you said Kitty Cagers. I'm
No.
like, hello, partner, Lady Cagers. So anyways, sixth grade ladies go undefeated on the year. Let's talk about, we've got about 6 minutes and change. We'll talk about the keys here in a minute to tonight's match, but we'll go ahead and talk about our next broadcast will be Saturday. We'll be on the air for breakfast with you at 9:30 in the morning, as the Big 4+4 is going to be right here back behind us in John Devine Hall. We're going to have the Big 4, Ponca City, Blackwell, Perry, and I'm missing Stillwater. How did I miss Stillwater?
Yeah,
Stillwater. And then they're going to invite 4 teams, and those 4 teams this year is going to be Owasso, Claremore, Choctaw, and Altus. There you go.
Altus.
So 8 teams will be here. We'll start at 9:30 on the air for the Takedown Show. Wrestling will start at 10 a.m. We'll wrestle all the way through, all day, no breaks. Try to get out of here by 5 or 6, so that's the plan. So we'll be on the air, on the radio, on the internet, on your Triple Play Sports Radio app. We will not be on YouTube because there's too many wrestlers here to deal with TV, and it just wouldn't be good TV and wouldn't be good
Tyson doesn't work
broadcast
Saturdays.
And Tyson doesn't work Saturdays. He's going to be asleep. We'll be over here taking advantage of the hospitality room.
Yeah,
so
I know I
he
will.
can stay in bed. We'll take advantage of a really good hospitality room. So that's coming up Saturday, 9:30. We'll be on the air. Thunder last night. Let's talk about that. We got about 5 minutes.
We have to. I know they didn't have Durant, but they still lost to the Knicks.
Well, we've got some good news. Kevin Durant, Westbrook were named reserved All-Stars today.
Yeah.
Surprised that Westbrook was reserved and he wasn't a starter. I'm surprised he didn't get the starting nod, but I guess he was hurt too much.
That's fan voting, so I think it is. Starters are voted in by the fans, which to me is the dumbest system to vote people in by, but that's how they do it in every sport.
Yeah, but it was embarrassment last night. I was watching the game. I was like, really, guys?
Yeah,
8-37 team?
Yeah.
Really?
And Lance Thomas had 17, and Deion Waiters, our trade, with essentially not swap, but that's who the trades before, had 8. So when Lance Thomas outscores Dion Waiters,
that's not good.
No.
So Thunder are going to be back in action on Saturday. They go to Memphis and take on the Grizzlies. Will they have Durant? Will they not? They need Durant for that
win
game.
That game, I would think. Yeah,
they've got to have
Memphis
Kevin.
got Jeff Green in the trade about 10 days ago, and he's been
really?
playing,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's been playing very well for them. They're they're my favorite, and besides Golden State. After Golden State and San Antonio, they're my next toughest. I think they're my favorite after them. They're my dark horse.
Right.
I would think.
Hey, and fans, we wanted to also mention too, if you would like to have some baseball coverage this year on Triple Play Sports Radio Network or the Penn Network YouTube channel, Channel 59 or the YouTube channel City of Perry. If you want to be a sponsor, please let me know. Campbell Communications OK@gmail.com or call me 405-204-4246 or get in touch with Paula Goschalk. She's the president of the Diamond Club, I believe.
Parker's mom.
That's Parker's mom. Paula Goschalk, if you'd like to be a sponsor, she will get in touch with me and we'll try to make it happen. I really want to try and get some baseball this year.
Call some baseball, yeah.
Yeah, so I've still got to get it okayed with the radio station.
Right.
As long as I'm paying them, I don't think it's going to really. I think they'll be okay with it.
Yeah.
But, I want to cover 5 to 8 games and then postseason. That's kind of what I want to do, but it's kind of hard because it's 4:30. That's the start on most of those games. But some of those games are JV at start at 4:30.
Right.
So it might work out. So we'll have to see. But I don't know where I'm going to be job wise yet. If I'm going to stay in Perry, if I'm going to go back to Oklahoma City, I'm still looking for a job. So it's just going to be dependent on a lot of things. But it's something I really want to get started because baseball does deserve some coverage. And not to say some other sports don't deserve some coverage, but baseball needs to get some coverage as well. I'd like to do some softball down the road, but we'll just have to see.
Absolutely. And I still don't have a job either. And I'm very strong. I can lift and push and pull things. If anybody needs any labor, I'm pretty strong. So I thought I'd throw that out there for anybody listening.
So since you're pretty strong and you can do anything, we'll just go into segue here to tonight's keys to tonight's match. And what's your keys tonight?
Yeah, really, it's since I'm not the aficionado at wrestling, it's really just execute your game plan going into the match. You know a little bit about your opponent, I'm sure, being in pretty close proximity, and the people that expected to win their matches, win their match, get those bonus points if you can. People that maybe aren't, like in the heavyweight Berlick, stay out of bonus points.
Yeah,
keep it to a decision, and get all those extra points, and then really prepare for kind of get good momentum for Saturday. That's why it's just because Saturday is going to be big, and then dual state, and then every upcoming. Well, just continue to build confidence.
Tuesday was the sharpest I've seen us wrestle. Granted, it was against Pawhuska,
right? But
I haven't seen us wrestle to the potential that we are capable of yet.
Which is scary.
I want to see that tonight. Ponca City 6A school coming in here, kind of a rival in wrestling.
Good tradition, yeah, absolutely.
But you really haven't, and you can attest to this too. You really haven't seen us wrestle yet to our potential.
No, I've seen a lot of.
We'll have good ones come out tonight. Then we'll have some flat ones that are not, wrestling to their.
Yeah, exactly.
So I want to see everybody just focus and don't wrestle flat and wrestle like you want to take somebody's head off, basically. And start sending a message to these teams that think they got it already.
Yeah.
So that's my biggest key. Just wrestle. Just focus and don't get yourself in bad positions and don't give it bonus points. You'll get bonus points though.
If you can, yeah.
If you can. So, but anyways, we're going to do the national anthem. We're going to turn around and then we'll have the start of the match. So we're going to keep it right here from the national anthem.
As our Perry Kemp band plays for us, the most beautiful song ever written, it is our country's national anthem.
Lights are going down, and we're about ready to get the lineups announced by our fabulous PA announcer, Monty Stevie, who's been plugging us. And I appreciate him doing that for us, our broadcast every night and our broadcast Saturday. So appreciate that. As we're under the dome again, and you're not going to see this at many schools, if any. You know, I know the first time you saw the dome, you're like, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, it's a different atmosphere. It goes in all part of the steam and this kind of the stigma that is Perry wrestling, the great tradition. You kind of get intimidation factor.
It definitely is intimidating if it's the first time you've been here to wrestle. If there's some freshmen on Ponca City's team, if it's their first time, it definitely is intimidating. And speaking of which, we've got a really good crowd. We've got standing room on the top, and got some empty seats across the way, but we've got a big crowd tonight for homecoming. A lot of people choose just to stand. Got a huge student section to our left. Basketball's on the road tomorrow, so they're all here supporting the wrestlers tonight. And Ponca City's brought a lot of people as well, so this is going to be a good atmosphere tonight, and this is going to prepare Perry, for things down the road, because there's the dual state atmosphere. If you've never gone, it is amazing.
Sure.
And the electricity in that building is just.
How many teams go to that?
It's going to be 3A, 4A.
Oh, okay.
And
top 4 from both classes. Top 5.
Top 8.
Top 8. Wow, that's a lot of wrestlers.
So anyways, that's going to be an awesome atmosphere, and you're going to love it, partner. My first time covering dual state was just amazing. As we're just about ready to get underway, that was the last one introduced, Bailey Burdick and Jordan Kimbrell. Captains will be coming out to meet and decide evens or odds. Had the same referee at Pawhuska, very cool guy. I can't remember his name. Tony Pacheco. Thank you, Monty. Right on cue, he heard me. Tony Pacheco is our referee tonight.
It's like we got an earpiece in him, and he's getting our feed.
As he was at Pawhuska, and a very cool guy, and does an amazing job every time he's out here. Seen him several times, the Perry Tournament of Champions, and just around the Oklahoma area, as I've covered a lot of wrestling, not just for Perry, but when I worked for wrestling.org, and I was at a lot of places too, so I've seen him everywhere. So one of our good referees here tonight. So we're going to go to 106. It's going to be Carson Belmord for Ponca City and Alex Valencia for Perry. And we are underway. Everybody's standing to our left. Our student section is on their feet. Both wrestlers kind of just trying to figure out each other. They're there on the far side by the Perry Maroon, or the Ponca City cheerleaders. Now front headlock in there by Alex, and he breaks out. Back to neutral position. Belmer just trying to heavy on the head. Now both wrestlers kind of lock up. Alex trying to get control of the arm. That left arm trying to get reaches back for the left leg, and he's got the left leg or the right leg. Almost picks it up. Working on the single leg. He's going to have to pull him back in. Look at him pulling back in. Got him jumping up on a pogo stick on that one leg. Now he's going to have to trip him back down to the mat. Good job, hip lock in there by Belmord. And he's trying to mule kick out, but Alex is going to pull him back in again. Trying to get the other leg, and Belmord doing everything he can to get outside the circle. But Alex is still in the circle. That's why they're still in. And now Alex lets go of the foot, and they're going to circle back in a little bit.
Alex is just a little scrappy little guy. He's a really poised wrestler for a freshman.
He doesn't look like a freshman at all.
He wrestles like a senior. He's going to have a lot of accolades by the time he's done here, I imagine.
Both wrestlers right in front of us. Just trying to get arm position here. There's a single leg pick by Alex. Didn't quite get there.
30 seconds to go, first period.
Rip move attempt by Belmord. Alex doesn't fall for that. Now Alex tries to get a single leg. Does. Gets the right leg. Has him jumping up on one leg. Pulls him back toward the center of the circle. Trips the leg down. And hip lock in there by Belmord again. That right hip lock. If Alex can step over, he's got 15 seconds to go. He's still got that leg. And he's trying to get that second leg. Gets the second leg. There's control right there. No, they're not going to give him a 2-point takedown. I thought he had control of the second leg, but boy, Belmer did a really good job to kick it out.
Belmer's done a good job being on defense tonight. It's the best he can do. Valencia has been on attack mode.
5 seconds.
Pushing the pace in the first period.
And that's going to be the end of the first period. No score. Yeah, even though Alex has been very dangerously close to getting a takedown, and Belmore's just played defense this whole period, he'll take the bottom position to start the second period. Alex will have the top cover. There's the start of the second period. Immediately breaks him back down on the mat. Hands out there by Belmer. Alex goes on that cross-space ride. Has the hand through the crotch and trying to put the head into the side over there. Now Belmer gets to his knees. Alex breaks down the head. Now he's going to pick up a leg. He needs to remat him here. As Belmer now almost out with the escape. Now Alex does remat him. And they're going to be out of the circle, and we'll go back to the center. And good job by Alex maintaining control because Belmer was almost out with the escape.
Yeah, he's been. I mean, if they had riding time in high school, Alex would be getting some good numbers. He's been on him all match.
Probably at least 2 minutes, I would say already.
I mean, he's been in control the whole time, and Belmer's been trying to scramble and escape the whole match.
He's trying to get leverage with those arms. He's got both arms out on the mat. Gets to his knees. Alex on that high cross-face ride now. Breaks him back down on the mat. Has the tight shoulder around. Alex is very strong for his weight.
Very strong for 106.
Now he's just going to try and dump truck him on his shoulders.
Looks like Belmer trying to get control of that left leg underneath there.
Under a minute to go, 50 seconds to go, second period. Now Alex is going to try and cheap tilt. Don't want to get a defensive fall, but he's getting a count. Near fall. He's got 4 count. He's going to have at least 3 near fall. Got to watch the defensive fall, though, because Belmer can lay right back on Alex, and Alex will be pinned. But he gets 3 near fall on a cheap tilt. 3-0 Alex Valencia.
It's a 3-point near fall.
And he goes to work on that spiral ride once again. Has both arms locked up. Now he's just going to try to dump truck him on his shoulders again. But Belmer doing a good job not getting put on his shoulders. He gets to his feet. Alex still on that high cross-face ride now. Now back to the spiral.
This has been something. Alex has been in complete control of this.
And Alex is going to ride out the period with a 3-0 lead as we go to the third period. Alex Valencia on top from Perry, 3-0. And if you think that doesn't take anything out of you underneath, Belmore is gassed.
Yeah, you're gassed. I remember my wrestling days, my short wrestling days, that you get in control like that. When you're controlled, it takes every little bit of energy you have.
So Alex takes the bottom position to start the third period. Now he gets to his feet. He's out the escape very quickly. 4-0, Alex Valencia on top.
But Alex just continuing that momentum from that second place finish in Yukon. And that very good field of wrestlers at his weight class. And just continuing to look good.
There's a nice double leg shot by Alex Valencia. Takedown. 2 points there for Alex Valencia. Just got right underneath him for a double leg takedown.
It's a great move.
Picture perfect, fundamentally good takedown there, and they're out of the circle. 6-0, Valencia on top. 2 points away from a major.
Yeah, absolutely. This is a big early, great
and
start.
And he's going to cut him. He cuts him.
Match.
Optional start here, 6-1. So he's trying to get that major. So he's up by 5. He's 3 points away. Shot in there by Belmar. Now Alex going to take him right back to his back. And Belmar's in trouble, very big trouble. There's the fall. Alex Valencia with the fall. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Let us help you make your dreams come true. We lend money for vacations, weddings, homes, autos, trucks, farm equipment, home improvement, and new businesses. Now it's even easier with our online app at bankfbt.com. It's quick, convenient, and secure. First Bank for all of life. First Bank and Trust Company is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Perry on top, 6-0. With a fall from Alex Valencia. Now we go to 113 for Perry. Kel Betchen in on the single leg, taking on Dylan Shickram of Ponca City. Shickram on the nice sprawl. Now Betchen just continues to drive into him. Very close to a takedown, but good defense by Shikram as they go off the mat. But Kale got in there on a deep shot. Shikram played defense again, and once again, Ponca City is having to play defense early on a Perry Maroon wrestler.
Yeah, both our first two weights here out just on fire.
There's a single leg there, left leg, and now a double leg there by Kale trying to drive around, trying to spin around, and he's going to get taken down himself. Dylan Shikram just shook him off the top, and he gets the 2-point takedown. That was kind of a nifty move by Dylan.
Yeah, it really was.
Kale gets to his feet and going to get run out of the circle. We'll go back to the center, restart. Kale on the bottom, down 2-0. 1:14 to go, first period. Kale Betchen of Perry up to his feet once again, trying to get hand control. He almost gets out. It should get the escape.
Still got control of that left leg, but he's almost out.
Yeah, Shikram still has. There's the escape. They give it to him. So 2-1. And Kale Betchen has got him around the chest area. Shikram on his knees. Kale Betchen has it tight. Now he's going to try a head in the hole move. Shikram tried to step over, didn't get there. He's trying to step over again. Kale trying to get that head in the hole move his brother's known for him, and instead he gets his head out, gets a 2-point takedown. And it's 3-2, Kale Betchen on top. Tried to go with his brother's move, but it didn't get there, so he just pulled his head out and got the nice, easy 2-point takedown. Now Shikram on the defensive on the bottom position. Kale Betchen on that spiral ride. Shikram putting his hands out, now tries a sit out. Good job by Betchen returning him to the mat, breaking him back down. Shikram gets to his knees once again. Kale on that high ride. And that's the end of the first period. Kale Betchen on top 3-2 after a slow start. He got taken down the first time, but then he came back with 3 points.
Except for that little nice reversal or takedown by Shikram earlier. He was in control of that whole match.
I think Kale just got in a bad position on that shot.
He didn't want to he also didn't want to get pinned because he was on his back, so he tried to kind of almost concede the 2 points so you don't give up the back, you know.
As we start the second period,
Those cheerleaders, man, they got to watch out.
Shikram just runs Kale Betchen out of the circle. 158. Now Kale, quick move as he got up and returned back to the mat, broken back down there by Shikram. Kale gets to his knees. Shikram has that tight waist. Kale trying to get arm control from underneath. And Shikram drives him back down to the mat. Kale gets back to his knees once again. Now to 1 foot, now to both feet. Trying to get hand control. And Shikram puts him back down the mat. Boy, Shikram, he's lucky he didn't get put on his back right there.
Yeah, he's got to be careful.
Now Kale gets to one knee. Shikram's going to drop to that one leg. That left leg going to try and drive him over. Kale doing a good job on bottom. Shikram goes back on that spiral ride. 1:12 to go, second period. Kale Betchen on top, 3-2. Kale trying to get to his base, gets to his knees, puts the leg out, trying to still get up. Shikram doing a nice job on top, riding hard.
This has been a better period for
Now
Shikram.
he gets to his base, and he gets taken down to the mat again, and Kale's doing a good job getting back to his stomach and not taking to his back.
Yeah.
Now he gets to his knees once again. Shikram with a really, really tough ride on top right now, but no points to show for it. 3-2, still Betchen on top. Under 40 seconds to go, second period. Kale once again to his feet, trying to get out the escape. He's very close to getting escape. Now he's going to try and get a reversal, but good job Shikram maintaining top position. Kale, if he can get his legs out, he could get around for the reversal. Shikram is facing the other way, and he just drives Kale back to the mat, flat on the mat. 15 seconds to go, second period. Referee imploring Kale to do something. You don't want to get a stalling warning here. But Kale right now flat on the mat, 5 seconds to go, and Shikram's going to ride him out.
Well, now the reversal is true. What was going on in the Valencia match. He's on the bottom. He's gassed.
So 3-2 as we go to the third period, and I think Shikram will take the bottom to start the third period.
Really good match.
Betchen has top cover. There's the start. Shikram tries a sit-out attempt. Oh, Betchen almost caught him on his back. Boy, that was dangerous for Dylan Shikram right there for Ponca City. And Kale's going to try and work something through the crotch here, maybe try to turn him on his shoulder. Trying to work something to the top. Shikram now flat on the mat. Now to his knees. I know exactly what Kell's trying to do. He just can't get there. There's a Granby roll attempt by Shikram. Good job by Kell, not letting that go anywhere. I work something through the crotch, try to turn him over on his shoulders once again. Shikram, basically his face is on the mat. He's on his knees, but he's in that fetal position, really not going anywhere. Kell now with the tough ride on top. Now Kell's got a half in there. And he's got maybe a cradle hooked up. He's trying to get the cradle. He's really close, partner, if he can just rock it back.
Yeah.
And he gave up on it. He almost had it there.
Almost had his Shikram just real tough.
Now Shikram trying to set out and out with the escape. Kell's almost out. Almost going to let him out. Shikram is almost out. No, good job by Kell on the top.
He's fighting, Kell.
Trying to set out, trying to get out through the escape there. Kell still on top. 42 seconds to go in the period and the match. Kell Betchen on top, 3-2. Shikram gets back to his knees. Betchen still top ride, big tough ride by the sophomore Kell Betchen. 25 seconds to go. Shikram can't go anywhere. Kell's got his legs scissored. Shikram trying to get to his knees. Now Shikram is still in that headlock position. Kell trying to get something. Oh, Kell got reversed. And Shikram's going to take the lead 4-3, and Kell's going to lose it 4-3. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
23-10 right now, and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. And fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst, and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first-gen callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
And we moved to 120 pounds for Perry. Bryson Justice for Ponca City. Jacob Swinson. And boy, you don't think that was a big match. The Ponca City crowd was on their feet. That was a huge win for Ponca City. 4-3.
Yeah, it's a real shame too.
Yeah, Shikram over Betchen.
Betchen was in control 2 out of those 3 periods. Not really giving anything up, and this is the last second. That reversal by Shikram got the match. About the final 5 seconds, I think.
Yeah, he just lost control at the end
for a slight second.
Bryson Justice in on a single leg. Hip lock in there by Swinson. Bryson still trying to drive around. He's got Swinson. Drives into the mat. Takedown there. 2-0. Justice on top. Now Swinson trying to get the reversal. As Bryson's in a bad position. Now he's going to lock him through the crotch there, trying to get a stalemate maybe. And this usually ends up in a stalemate. Swinson's got Bryson's right leg. Grabbing the right leg. Now he's out with the escape. So 2-1. Bryson on top by 1. 50 seconds to go first period. Bryson Justice on top. Now both wrestlers just off the center of the mat.
Feeling each other,
yeah,
feeling each other out here.
Nothing really happening. Swinson takes a shot, didn't get there. Good job by Bryson blocking it off. Now he goes in for another shot. Bryson's got a headlock, front headlock. Swinson reaches back for that left leg, didn't quite get there. Up and under attempt by Swinson, not there. Bryson, good defense. Bryson still has that front headlock if he can figure out how to get around the backside. 13 seconds to do it. Short time here for Bryson. Looks like that's how it's going to end in the first period. Maybe not, but yep, there it is. 2-1, Bryson Justice on top as we go to the second period, and he'll have the decision, and he'll take bottom to start the second period. Top cover by Jacob Swinson. 120 pounds here. Perry leads the duel 6-3. There's the start of the second period. Bryson gets to his feet. Swinson, I saw this before, that you can't do that. That's dangerous. A lot of wrestlers do that, and if he keeps doing that, that's going to get stalling real quick.
Yeah, and they'll get a point to him, to Justice too, right?
You get 2 stallings, and then you get another one. It's a point, yes. Bryson gets to his feet again. Now Swinson drops down to that right leg. Bryson tries to reach around the backside for the reversal. If he can get his leg out, he's going to have a reversal, as both wrestlers are opposite facing each other. Swinson doing everything he can just to hold on for dear life. And there's a stalemate. Bryson just couldn't quite get that right leg out. And Swinson just went along for the ride. There's a caution. That's going to be on Swinson. He covered too quickly. There's the start again. Scissors that right leg again. Bryson gets to his feet.
He's off again.
That's a stalling right there. Said it before. He's going to get stalled. There it is. That's the first one.
The coach has got to. He's got to know he can't do that.
Picks up that right leg as Bryson gets to his feet again. Now Bryson works around the backside again. Swinson has that right leg. It might be another stalemate, but Bryson's trying to step over. Boy, this is an interesting scramble here as both wrestlers facing opposite of each other. As Swinson tried to dump truck him over his shoulders to get back behind on the controls, trying to do it here again. And now he's going to wheelbarrow him back to the mat. And Bryson trying to get out, still hasn't got out of there with the control. Now the referee's telling Swinson, you got to remat him. If he doesn't remat him, it will be another stalling. Boy, he was lucky he didn't get another stalling.
Close.
He gave him 3. He's going back on top. That's got to be stalling again as he's riding him. I don't know how he's telling him you got to remat him. He's giving him 2 warnings again. One more, it's going to be a stalling. 28 seconds to go. Swinson's just hanging on.
Yeah,
I don't see how that's not a stalling.
There it is.
There's a stalemate, but boy, the referee's being kind because I would have hit him for stalling again. We have to wonder, Swinson's not real confident with his offense. There he goes again. Scissors that leg as Bryson gets to his feet. Now referee's trying to tell him to remat him again. Still nothing, and boy, the coaches for Perry want a stalling, and
he's to get it.
They got to give another stalling. There it is, finally, there's the point. So 3-1, Bryson Justice on top as he rematched Justice finally to the mat, and he gets a point, though. He got 2 stalling warnings, and that's just not good wrestling in my opinion. I mean, I hate stalling. Right. I hate people that stall, and he knows he can't do that move, but he still does it.
Yeah, absolutely. Coaches know he can't do it, but they allow it.
Swinson with the Granby roll attempt. Almost Granby rolled on his back, and Bryson almost had him on his back as we start the 3rd period. Minute 52 to go in the match. Justice on top 3-1 over Jacob Swinson from Ponca City. Perry leads the duel 6-3. Bryson on that top ride, spiral ride. Jensen gets to his feet. Bryson on that high, tight waist. Now breaks him back down on the mat. Good job by Bryson Justice. Trying to work something on the top. Now he's imploring Swinson on the bottom. He's got to do something. Granby roll by Swinson, almost out. Good job by Bryson, maintaining control. Looked like Swinson was going to get out for the escape partner. Yep. Bryson just jumped right back on top of him. And we've got a caution on that was called, and I think it was potentially dangerous or something. So we'll restart. Minute 20 to go, 3rd period. Granby roll by Swinson again. Boy, every time he does that, partner, he almost Granby's onto his back.
Yeah. Just might be able to catch him one of these times.
One of these times, exactly. You read my mind. Justice is going to catch him. Good job by Bryson right now. There's the Granby finally out. Swinson out with the escape, 3-2, and now we've got a 1 point. Boy, Swinson just backing up out of circle. That was interesting. I don't think Swinson wants to wrestle anymore.
No.
And there's a single leg shot by Bryson. He's got the right leg. Now a right headlock by Swinson. 52 seconds to go. Bryson, his head is down on the mat. Now Bryson gets around the backside for a 2-point takedown. As Swinson just lost control and Bryson just gets around.
Big points right there.
Big points there by Bryson Justice. It's 5-2. 45 seconds to go. Swinson now on the bottom again. There's the start. 43 seconds to go. Swinson gets to his base, gets to his feet, tries to Granby again, and he's out with the escape. So 5-3, Justice on top. And here's the key, partner. Bryson doesn't have any stalling, so essentially he can run away.
Yeah.
If he wanted to. He's got 26 seconds to go, but Perry doesn't do that. They don't like to run away. They wrestle. Run away is for cowards, basically, in this sport. And Winston coming on the attack. Bryson is backing up. 12 seconds to go. Now Bryson is going to counter with a shot of his own. And Bryson Justice is going to win this in 5-3. And Perry's going to lead the duel 9-3. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Duty, neighbors united for the common good. Honor, the faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country, a vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty, honor, country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD. The Army National Guard. You can.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Aired by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. We're at 126 pounds. And getting the call for Perry's Liam Clausen for Ponca City. Ninabal Big Goose, and he's got Liam in trouble early as he's going to get 3 near fall. Got Liam on his back there, partner. And boy, it's 3-0. Actually 5-0 now. Ninabal on top.
Man, we come right out of the gate.
As we are bumping. Actually, Liam is at 126. It says 132 on the board, but we're at 126. I don't know why it says 132. As Ninabal is on top control. Ninabal Big Goose is a tough wrestler for Ponca City, and they go off the edge of the mat. We'll go to the center, restart again. Ninabal Big Goose of Ponca City on top 5-0 over Liam Clausen and Perry. Liam on the bottom trying to get to his base. Ninabal Big Goose drops down to the leg. Now has that tight chest there. Liam's trying to get hand controls, almost out of the escape. Broken back down on the mat. Big Goose has got control of that left arm. Looking over to his coaches for some tutelage here. Under a minute to go, first period. 5-0 Big Goose on top. Perry leads the duel 9-3.
Back to his feet again.
Liam tries to get out with the escape, trying to get hand control. Referee's trying to tell Ponca City to remat him. Boy, they're having trouble rematting him. And the referee, this is going to hurt some of their wrestlers down the road because he might have enough of it, pretty quick.
I think Coach Delk's had enough, too. He's got the sweater off. He's down to the,
it's already
the dress
sweater's
shirt and
already
tie,
off.
yeah.
Well, it's not as hot as it usually is in here tonight. It's quite comfortable, actually. Liam gets to his feet, tries to get out the escape, and Big Goose is going to stay tough on the top ride. Under 20 seconds to go. 5-0 Big Goose on top.
Well, after that first initial swarm, he hasn't done much. He's just been kind of controlling and riding him here. And Liam's needing to get out.
Liam doesn't want to give up a cheap tilt, but he's not going to. No time runs out at the first period because Liam was in danger of giving another cheap tilt up. And it's 5-0 after one. Big Goose on top. So Liam will take the bottom position after being on the bottom almost the whole first period. And Big Goose will have the top cover. Liam trying to get to his base. Does, finally. High ride by Big Goose. Liam drops down to a leg. Almost out with the escape. There it is. 5-1. Now he goes in for a shot of his own. Blocked off by Big Goose. Front headlock. Liam gets to his feet again. Liam's trying to rip move. Tries to get around the backside. Didn't get there. Looks like he's trying to set up an inside trip, but Big Goose is his posture's doing really good, not allowing to do that.
Yeah, he's got good leverage on him. And Liam's definitely going to have to go on the offensive down 4. He's got time, but...
Take off the edge of the mat. We'll go back to center, restart, neutral position. Minute 20 to go, second period. Clausen down 5-1 to Ninabog Big Goose. Big Goose, a feisty,
he is very feisty,
tenacious wrestler.
Right, yeah, he's high motor. Although right now he's just kind of stalling it. Not stalling, but he's kind of playing defense.
Some wrestlers, they get to, they have a lead and they're like, they just sit on it. They cruise. And, that's just not what the sport's about. So you can never, I was told this by one of my friends and fans at UConn, You can never have enough points in this sport.
Right. I noticed that a lot on Missouri. The Missouri OSU battle. A lot of their wrestlers get in their lead and they sit on it.
Well, OSU. We were, the OSU-Missouri match. Rex Holt kept saying that OSU was the freshest wrestler in the third period.
Right,
so conditioning-wise, OSU was better conditioned. We just couldn't get over that hump.
Right, and Missouri, they would just all play, they would get up, and from what I saw, and they would just kind of, especially at 197, they would just kind of walk. They would just kind of not stall it, but they would just play defense and win by 1 or 2 points.
And Big Goose gets a takedown, just kind of a bull rush takedown.
Big Goose with a takedown.
It's 7-1.
Yeah, that was more Clausen kind of lost his footing than Big Goose got him.
It was a bull rush.
Right, yeah.
And that's going to be the end of second period, 7-1. So at this point, Liam's got a lot of work to do. You just don't want to give up a bonus here.
They had a bonus points, yeah.
So Big Goose will take down. And once they get up and out with the escape to get it to 7, and then a takedown, we get it to 9. And there's the start of the third period. Big Goose up to his feet. Liam on that tight chest. Got to remat him, though. Big Goose almost out with the escape, almost out with the reversal. Boy, Liam going to give up the escape, so it's going to be 8-1.
1-point escape now, 7-point advantage in favor of Big Goose.
Liam's got to fight here. He's got to dig deep and stay out of that bonus.
There's an ankle pick there, attempt by Big Goose. Didn't get there. Liam's got to fight. He's got to see what's left of the tank here. Wrestling is a battle of attrition and endurance, and let's see what he's got. There's an attempt by Big Goose. Good job by Liam blocking it off. Minute 15 to go.
Yeah, they're imploring Big Goose here to try to get that takedown, get that major decision. They know bonus points are key.
Both wrestlers really not doing anything, partner.
No, they kind of slowed down here after that first period. It's been kind of slow.
Under a minute to go now, third period.
132 pounds, Clausen.
Give up just a decision here would be nice for the Maroons. Big Goose trying to go upper body, and he gets Liam to his back, and Liam just lost his footing. And Big Goose is going to get 3 near fall. It's going to get him to 13-1.
Now you got to stay out of the tech.
And you don't want to get the tech fall here.
13-1.
You are 3 points away, 37 seconds to go. You've already given up in a major. You don't want to give up another near fall to get to 16-1. 35 seconds to go. Liam's going to have to do everything he can. He doesn't have a stalling, so, he could take a stalling warning.
Yeah, it's kind of a cheapy way to stay out of it, but you got to do what you got to do sometimes.
30 to go.
Mendenball trying to run something over here, trying to drop him over on his shoulders. Trying to work something through the crotch. 10 seconds to go. Liam's just laying there. There's a stalling warning on Liam. That's his first. That's fine.
That's 6 seconds left. I doubt.
Mendenball's trying to run the shoulders over. Liam doing a good job, not going to get there. And Liam loses it 13-1, major decision to Big Goose. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment, aluminum cans, top brass, and stainless steel for recycling. You can visit them at 505 South 12th Street in Perry. Call them at 580-236-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals. Want to scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we get 132 pounds. The freshman for Perry, Riley Cinnamon, taking on Chris Hand for Ponca City. And Ponca City is drawn within 2. Perry leads the duel still 9-7. Perry's lost a match that they shouldn't have probably lost, but other than that, Ponca City is a tough. I said it in the takedown show. They're a tough team.
Yeah, they're not ranked, but they're definitely still a tough team, and you still got to watch out for them. You got to prepare hard for them and wrestle hard against them.
Chris Hand, boy, they like the heavy on the head.
They do, even in the lower levels. If we were noticing in the middle school, they do it too.
It's a distraction. I understand what they're trying to do. They're trying to distract you, and if you're distracted with just a simple millisecond wrestling, I mean, it could give you an advantage. Boy.
Must be a philosophy they like to teach from.
They are real tenacious.
Well, they're the Wildcats, they're just a tenacious animal.
They're clawing.
They're clawing, yeah. Clawing and clawing.
Nothing happened, and we're under a minute to go, first period, and just a lot of clawing there by the Wildcat, and Riley try to move there, didn't quite get there, and Hand just giving Hand to the head. There's a shot by Riley, long shot, has a single, and good sprawl there by Hand. Riley still has that single leg, that left leg. He's trying to run it into something. Now Hand's going to walk through the crotch and try to get a reversal here on his counter. And it looks like they're going to go out of the circle. Still not out of the circle yet. Riley's still driving. He's got better position. Boy, if he had a little bit more, he might have been able to drive back into him. But they go out of the circle, and we'll restart in the center. 17 seconds to go, first period. Both wrestlers long and lanky.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's the end of the first period. No score. Riley Cinnamon and Chris Hand. As we go to the second period, Riley gets the decision to first, and Hand will take the bottom to start the second period. 9-7. The Maroons on top in the duel. Had a decision and a pin. That's Perry's points. A major and a decision for Ponca City. So the match is 2-2. Hand out with the escape, 1-0. And he gets on the single leg, double leg takedown by Hand, and he gets a 2-point takedown. Riley was just out of position. It's 3-0 Hand. Now Riley's going to have to work from the bottom position as he's flat on the mat. Hand puts his arm around the neck. Riley gets to his fetal position, to his knees.
Probably going to see a little bit more of the same what we saw in 1-2-6. They're going to get that lead, and
now Riley's up,
take it
to his feet, gets driven back down to the mat.
Riley.
And face down, Hands trying to run it over and get him on his shoulders. Good job by Riley on the bottom, not letting him get him turned. Referee imploring Riley to wrestle on the bottom. He does get to his knees, gets 1 foot out. Hand on that high ride. Boy, Riley almost grambied on his back. Riley gets to his feet once again, to his base. Almost out with the escape. Oh, there it is. Good job by Riley. It's out with the escape. 3-1. 45 seconds to go, second period. Hand on top, 3-1. Riley tries to take a shot, didn't get there. Now he's got a single leg. Good sprawl by Hand. Riley's trying to pick him up. Just can't quite get there. And loses the leg. Now bricks him back down to the mat. Now Riley trying to get around the backside. Good job by Hand for the defense. 18 seconds to go, second period. 3-1. Hand on top. They break apart. 13 seconds to go.
10 seconds to go, second period.
5 seconds. That's going to be the second period. It's going to be Chris Hand on top, 3-1 over the freshman Riley Betchen, and Riley will take the bottom position to start the third period and try to get up and out with the escape. Actually, Hand will. No, it's Perry's decision. Yeah, it's not Ponca City's decision. They got the second period, and boy, Coach Doak is right on top of it. And I was like, what are you doing? So Cinnamon will get the bottom position to start the third period, and I think the whole crowd went, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, I thought it was our decision.
Riley gets to his base quickly, to his feet. Tries to wrap around, almost out of the escape. Hand still has control. And he's got the single leg, trying to get a reversal. Trying to get up and under, and trying to get a reversal here. Riley's still driving back into him. He's almost got the reversal if he can get his head around.
Riley.
Hand trying to get it locked through the crotch for the stalemate. And Riley's still driving. The freshman doing work here on top. There it is. 2-point takedown reversal. And Riley is on top.
Should be on top 4-3.
No, it's 3-3. No, he didn't get the escape. He got the reversal. So now he's going to work on the top and maybe try to get a cheap tilt on Chris Hand. Hand completely flat on the mat right now. Riley is on that top ride. Hand tried to get to his knees, didn't get there. Now Riley's going to cut him and go on his feet. So it's 4-3, a minute to go in the match.
1 minute to go.
Riley Betchen down, 4-3 to Chris Hand of Ponca City.
Cinnamon's got to go on an attack here, try to get that takedown, take this match.
I think Riley has more left in the tank. It's just a question if he can get a shot here. Chris Hand is kind of stalling. 40 seconds to go. Rip attempt by Riley, didn't get there. Another rip attempt move by Hand. And Hand backs up. Boy, he hasn't got caught stalling yet. 34 seconds to go. Riley's going to have to go now. 29 seconds. There's a shot by Riley. Backing up his Hand. Crowd wants a stalling warning. I don't blame him. There's a shot by Riley again, blocked off. And they go off the mat. No takedown. His feet were not in the circle. 16 seconds for Riley Cinnamon.
It's been a good match.
15
really
seconds to go.
Come on, Riley.
10 seconds to go. Short time, Riley Cinnamon. 5 seconds, Hand backing up. 4 seconds. And Hand's going to win it 4-3, and Ponca City leads the duel 10-9. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
When you walk through a hospital's doors, you have high expectations.
At Stillwater Medical Center, our physicians, nurses, and staff understand.
And we're ready to accommodate you. Our team provides the personal care you expect from a hometown hospital.
And supports it with cutting-edge medical technology.
It's the patient experience perfected. Learn more about our mission at StillwaterMedical.com.
And welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma. John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw as we move to 138. Noah Nida for Perry, Zeke Rubio for Ponca City. Ponca City leads at 10-9, but I think it's going to be a short-lived lead as Noah Nida has Rubio on his back. They have not awarded a takedown yet as they go off the circle and back to center to restart.
Wow, a lot of action there to get no points.
Noah Nida in on a single leg quickly on the ankle pick. Hip lock in there by Zeke Rubio on the right hip lock. And we've got a potentially dangerous call, and we'll stop the match. Ponca City on top, 10-9 in the duel. Perry hasn't really wrestled the way I don't think Coach Delkus wanted him to, but, still lots of time in the match. There's a shot in there by Noah Nida. Got the right leg hip lock in there by Rubio. Noah's driving around for the takedown. There it is.
Oh,
nice. On his back.
Got him on his
Lifting
back.
to his back.
Quick up.
There's a 2-point near fall. It is 4-0.
Rubio's really quick back up, I tell you. Nice move. Two great takedowns.
Noah's he's grabbing him around the neck and trying to turn him over with sheer power here. He got him on his shoulders.
Look at that.
Right there. He's got him on his shoulders. And he got a 2 near call again, 6-0. And they go off the mat. And Noah Nida, where has this energy been all year, partner? 6-0.
Well, he's turning it on at the right time. Taking it upon himself to take this lead back for the hometown Maroons.
Boy, look at this hold there, partner. He's got Rubio both of his arms.
All the way around.
Rubio tries to get out with the escape. He is finally out, 6-1. Rubio with an up and under shot on the bottom. Noah with good defense. Boy, Noah always looks like he's going to get taken down, but he gets out of it somehow. He's such a good defender. And he's trying to look at it. He's working around backside, and he's going to get a takedown here. Nice job by Noah Nida. It's 8-1. Boy, Rubio was deep on that shot, partner. Rubio tries to get out. Noah drops down to the right leg, and that's the end of the first period. 8-1. Noah Nida on top.
A real good shot here. Get some bonus points, which is important here. Down 1 point in the overall match.
Noah Nida on the bottom to start the second period. Zeke Rubio on top. Noah flat on the mat right now. Gets to his knees. Trying to tripod up. Nice, trying to Granby around the backside. Now gets to his feet and almost out with the escape, and then flips Rubio right on the side of the mat. A 2-point takedown. Noah Nida 10-1.
Oh,
that's impressive right there, partner.
He's made some beautiful reversals and takedowns tonight in this match.
There's the restart of the second period. He got both of Zeke's arms. Zeke rolls through him, and
Be careful there.
Noah's on his back. Zeke got Noah on his back, and Noah's in trouble. Noah's got to get off his back. He finally does.
There you go.
But Rubio's going to get 3 near falls, so it's 10-6, and Noah almost catastrophe right there for Perry and the Maroons.
Yeah, that was almost dangerous.
So 10-6.
Just like that, it's back within decision too.
10-6. Noah's on top now. Rubio on the top ride with a minute to go, second period.
Gotta do something here, fellas.
Rubio's just laying on him, not really trying to work anything up on the top. Noah gets to his knees. Well, he just got the underhooks. He's not doing anything.
No.
Gets him around the neck. Noah still on his knees, but Rubio's just hanging on. He's not trying to make any kind of a wrestling move here. Noah gets to his feet, almost to his base. Rubio knocks him back down. Noah's almost out to escape, and they go off the mat. And we'll come back to the center restart. Noah did not get out, so he'll still be on the bottom.
Well, this has been an excellent match here. A lot of excitement, a lot of action.
10-6, Noah Nida on top of Zeke Rubio right now. 29 seconds to go, second period. Looked like it was a false start on Zeke, but no call. Noah gets face planted back to the mat, now back to his knees. Now his face is on the mat once again. He's quickly up, trying to get hand control. Zeke Rubio's trying to throw him. He does. Back to the mat. Now Noah gets back out again to his feet. Now back to the mat. He's taken. Now he gets up again. He's trying to get out with the hand control. Noah gets back to the mat. He's trying to get his reversal. And didn't quite get there. That's the end of the second period. Noah Nida on top, 10-6. And Rubio will take bottom to start the third period. Now let's see what Noah can do on the top here. Boy, wanted a bonus point if you're Perry Maroon. Boy, you're gonna got some work cut out. Gotta get 4 points. As he's got he's got the underhooks again as we start the third period. Rubio tries to sit out. He's out with the escape, so it's 10-7. Let's see what Noah has left. There's a quick ankle pick by Noah, and there's another counter shot by Rubio, and they go off the mat. And 1:41 to go in the third. End the match, 10-7. Noah is clinging. There's a quick ankle pick by Rubio. Noah blocks it off, trying to get around the backside for his reversal. Rubio's doing a good job still in the defense. Noah's got that front headlock. Rubio kind of tripoding out. Now they're just going to break apart. 10-7, Noah Nida on top. There's a shot by Rubio, blocked off by Noah Nida. He reaches back for the leg and gets around it for the takedown. Boy, that was fundamental right there. That was kind of too easy. But good job by Noah going up now by 5, 12-7. And they go off the edge of the mat. Restart in the center with Rubio on the bottom once again. 12-7, minute 8 to go in the match. There's the restart. Noah gets the underhooks, and he's just going to cut Rubio, so it's now 12-8.
On our feet with 1 minute to go.
1 minute to go. 12-8. Noah Nida on top. Noah tries up and under, gets a single leg, hip lock in there, right hip lock in there by Rubio. Noah trying to work around the backside for his takedown. He puts the arm around the backside. There he is for the takedown. So 14-8 as they're almost off the edge of the mat. There it is, 35 seconds to go. So what do you do here? 14-8. Do you cut him to get to 14-9? Actually, boy.
He's going to need to try to get a...
You're going to have two takedowns.
Another takedown here, yeah.
As he's going to cut Rubio, so 14-9 there. Rubio in the single leg, gets around the backside for takedown, 14-11. And boy, he cuts him again, 15-11. Quick ankle pick for Rubio. And Rubio is trying to get, oh no, he's got him on his back. Barely.
Takedown though.
17-11 with a takedown, cuts him 17-12. Good grief. 12 seconds to go. Frenetic ending here. Takedown there for Noah Nida, 19-12. And it looks like it's going to be a decision, but what a match for Noah Nida. Perry goes back on top, 12-10. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Integrity, respect, professionalism. professionalism and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We're avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
And welcome back to Perry, Oklahoma, John Devine Hall. As we move to 145 for Perry, it will be Damian Tucker, and for Ponca City, it will be Corey Trotter. As we go to 145, Perry leads the duel 12-10. As we're just underway here, Damian Tucker had a nice match against Pawhuska, coming off a 6th-place finish at UConn last weekend. Don't know much about Corey Trotter. Damian, a quick ankle pick, and almost there's the takedown. Boy, that was lightning quick, and he cuts him 2-1. So apparently we think we can get a bonus point here, partner.
Yeah, looks like that way early on.
Damian tried another shot there, didn't get it.
I like this. We're not going to have any open spots tonight, so that's good. We wrestle all our matches, all our weights.
Yeah, once we get to dual state, regionals, and state, we will not have anything open.
Yeah.
He will fill it. Granby roll by Damian Tucker, and Granby's almost to his back, and he's in trouble here. Trotter got the 2-point takedown, 3-2. Trotter on top. Just kind of a move that he got in a bad position. Damian Tucker did, and now he's down 3-2. He came out with kind of that cockiness.
Yeah.
That swagger. Now Trotter's got those arms on the top, trying to turn him over. Seen Damian in this position far too many times in his Perry Maroon career. There's potentially dangerous as the referee's going to stop it. There's the locked hands, and it's going to be a penalty point, so it's going to be 3-3. A legal hold, actually, and Ponca City wants a timeout. They want to talk about it.
We do want to remind you Saturday morning, 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
Tony Pacheco explaining it to one of the coaches for Ponca City.
Triple Sports Radio, Channel 59 on the PIN Network, and also streaming live on the City of Perry YouTube channel. To the action, 3-3 now.
3-3 as we get back to action. First period. Damian quickly up for the escape. Now he's going to try an inside trip. Gets it right there on the edge of the mat. No 2-point takedown yet as Trotter gets out of the circle. So it's 4-3, Damian Tucker on top. .25 seconds to go, first period. Lots of action in the first period here. A lot of action so far in everything tonight.
Yeah.
Good matches.
Yeah, definitely. We've had the one major and then the fall. But
there's an up and under through the crotch by Damian. Gets around the backside for a takedown in short time, no less. And he's up 6-3 as that's the end of the first period. And that's what Coach Belk likes to see on that short time, 10 seconds or less under. Get another takedown before that period ends, and that's exactly what he did.
Yeah. So you put the other kid at an even more disadvantage.
And now you get the takedown position in the second period. Chance to get out for the escape here, go up by 4. Trotter with the cover. Damian gets to his feet quickly. Now Trotter puts him back down on his head. Boy, that might have been dangerous if he would have came down on his head. But he didn't. He got around. Now Trotter's going to try and work an arm bar across the backside. Damian's going to have to try to figure out how to get to his base. Might have another potentially dangerous here. Referee's really eyeing it. And Trotter thought better of it and got rid of that hold. Trying to work something through the crotch, trying to dump truck Damian over his shoulders. Now I don't know what he's trying to do here. There he is. He's going to just try and dump truck him over. There's a stalling on Damian. And he does turn him over.
Close to his back.
But there's no near fall. And Damian doing a good job not giving any near fall. Good job defending on the bottom. Arm bar across the backside. Damian has his right arm across his back. Trotter trying to turn him over there. Damian gets to his one knee. Now gets to his base. And gets up, and he almost threw Trotter in there out of bounds. Boy, almost a spectacular move by Damian Tucker.
Yeah.
And they go off the mat. 51 seconds to go, second period. Damian Tucker on top, 6-3. Still needs to get out with the escape here. Trotter has ridden the whole period so far. Now Damian, a quick sit-out attempt. Didn't get there. Now he's up to his feet. And Trotter drops down to one leg. Damian's trying to get around the backside for his reversal. Trotter's holding on to that one ankle of Damian. Damian's got the better position here. Now Damian, this is an interesting scramble here. Damian trying to come around the backside, around the back door. Gets around and circles around for the takedown. Boy, Damian Tucker never ceases to amaze me. You see him in a position, you're like, he's not going to get out of that. And somehow he comes around and gets a takedown.
Yeah, he's been really focused tonight.
8-3, Damian Tucker on top. 14 seconds to go, second period. Flattens Trotter out right on the center of the mat. On that spiral ride, 5 seconds to go. Looks like Damian's going to take a 5-point advantage going to the third, and that's indeed what's going to happen. 8-3, Damian Tucker on top going to the third period on top of Corey Trotter from Ponca City.
A good shot at some bonus here, possibly. But, you know, the main focus is to win the match.
3 points away from bonus.
A good shot at bonus, yeah.
Trotter's going to take down to start the third period. See if Damian tries to do anything or just cuts him. Here's the start. Trotter does get to his base real quickly. Grabs Damian's head. Trotter's almost out with the reversal. But Damian, nice control. I thought he was in trouble there, but gets around the backside and just controls it again.
Think he's in trouble, and he's not. He likes the suspense. That's what it is.
He likes to give me heart attacks over the last 3 years. That's for sure. Granby roll by both wrestlers.
Look at that. That was pretty cool.
I told him, I said, you like to give me heart attacks, don't you? And he just kind of laughed. In the past, he's done that. He's up 8-3, minute 29 to go in the period. For the senior Damian Tucker on top of Corey Trotter from Ponca City. Perry leads the duel 12-10. Now we're 145 pounds right now.
So Trotter trying to get back to his base.
He's trying to high cradle.
Yeah.
Trying to high cradle. If he can rock it back, he'll have it. It's exactly what he's trying to hook up. I don't think he's going to quite have enough room unless he rocks it back toward us. And he's just going to give it up and go off the edge of the mat. And we'll just start again in the center. 50 seconds to go. Damian Tucker on top, 8-3. There's the restart. Trotter attempted to get to his knees, but broken right back down on the mat. Damian's got one of those legs scissored. That left leg is scissored. Trying to work something across the head. 30 seconds to go.
Under 30 seconds to go.
Now he's trying to dump him on his shoulders. He does. He's getting near fall count. It's going to be at least 3 near fall. And yes, it's going to be 3 near fall. 11-3. There's the major right there. Damian now trying to hook up a cradle. 15 seconds to go. He's got it hooked up. He's just got to rock it back. Is he going to have enough time to do anything with it? I don't think so, but he's going to get the major. 11-3, Damian Tucker. Perry's going to lead it 16-10. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Justin Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. 152 here. It's Dalton Haymaker for Perry and Lane Newland for Ponca City. Perry leads the duel 16-10 on a marvelous match by Damian Tucker. 16-10 is Perry. Dalton Haymaker is with 2-point takedown right on the edge. Boy, he didn't quit wrestling, partner. He just reached back for that single leg, then got to control that second leg. Good job by Dalton right there.
job by the last two wrestlers, Nida and Tucker, to get this lead back for the Maroons and get a bonus point.
Now Dalton's up there hanging. Let's see if Granby roll attempt there. Lane Newland and him do the Granby roll together, but good job staying on top by Dalton. Minute 19 to go. Haymaker on top, 2-0. He's on the top ride. Call it a cross-face ride. Newland gets to his feet. Dalton's hanging on for dear life, and he's going to get taken to his back. Reversal, Lane Newland has him there. Dalton's going to have to get back to his base. Gets to his stomach. He's going to get two near falls. So it's going to be 4-2. Lane Newland on top. And well, I don't know what Dalton was thinking there, but that was not a good move.
No. Got out of position there and got reversed.
Now he's flat on. Now he gets to his knees right in the center of the mat. Newland with that crossface ride. Now he's got Dalton in a cradle. This is dangerous for Perry. Newland looking for the fall for Ponca City. This would be huge for Ponca City.
30 seconds to fight.
Dalton's got 30 seconds, 25 seconds to fight out of this, and he does. And he's out, but there's 3 near falls, so it's going to be 7-2. Newland. Dalton gets to his base again. Newland drops back down to that leg. Now it's double leg. And he's going to take Dalton back to the mat. 9 seconds to go, 7-2. And Dalton's going to live to fight another day in the second period. And that's the end of the first period. 7-2, Lane Newland on top. And just a couple positions that Dalton got out of position there.
Yeah.
That's why he's giving up 7 points.
Gave up, too many openings. And Newland took advantage.
He's going to take the bottom to start the second period. Coach Delp just kind of looking at him like, what are you doing? Kind of look.
Yeah.
Dalton has a lot to learn too, and he's growing as a wrestler. He's going to be good by the time he's out of here, but still not there yet. But he could be one of our good ones and provide some points where, we're not expecting it at points too. So
absolutely, and he's got the all-time names there. Haymaker. I mean, it's just more of it's a boxing term, but still.
As he's still on the bottom, Newland drops him back to the mat. Now Dalton gets to his base, broken back down to his knees. Newland, a tough top rider. A lot of these Ponca City wrestlers are tough top riders.
Yeah. I already got a nickname for Lane too, but he's not on our team, so I won't use it.
What's the nickname?
Newland. I'm sure somebody in Ponca City has already thought of that one. It's too easy.
Dalton's trying to get to his base, does get to his feet. Newland drops back to the leg and drops him back to the... Now he's trying to mule kick out is Haymaker. Trying to mule kick him out. There it is with the escape. So it's 7-3 now. Now Dalton can get to his feet and do something here.
Crawl back. Claw back in it, yeah.
Under a minute to go, 50 seconds to go, second period. Lane Newland of Ponca City on top, 7-3. There's a single leg shot. Now a double leg shot. He jumps Dalton Haymaker over his back. Dalton's trying to lock him up and get a stalemate here. Nothing yet. And boy, he's in trouble. He had Haymaker on the back and going to get 2 near fall out of it, I think. No, they didn't.
Yeah, they gave it to him.
They gave it to him 9-3. Didn't see him give that. But I thought surely he got 2 near fall. 15 seconds to go, 9-3. You don't want to get bonus points up here either.
No, you got to stay out of bonus.
You're 2 points away from a bonus point.
We very nearly had a fall in the first period.
And Haymaker's going to go to the third period, down 9-3 to Lane Newland at Ponca City.
6 points. 9-3.
Newland's going to start the bottom here.
Takes the bottom.
Newland starts on the bottom to start the third period. Haymaker top cover, underway. Haymaker. And boy, Newland rolled him onto his back, and Dalton's in trouble here. Ponca City could tie the score right there. There it is, the fall. You listen to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Wrestling is a very demanding sport, requiring strength, technique, and training. For over 19 years, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry has worked hard to ensure that our customers get the very best price, exceptional service, and overall buying experience that is overwhelmingly satisfying. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Ponca City's tied the duel with the fall. Lane Newland with the pin on Dalton Haymaker, so 16-60. Riley Betchen around the backside for two-point takedown, and this is where Perry's going to take off. Riley Betchen, Devin Blanchett, Dylan Buck, Zach Lowry, Matt Jones, Garrett Byer. This is where they can put some distance between them and the Ponca City Wildcats right now.
These are after the first two weights, he's kind of our money weights coming up, I would think.
And Riley Betchen with a two-point takedown, a double-leg takedown. Quickly working for the fall is Riley. 1:34 to go, first period. Riley looking for the fall. There it is! Nice. Riley Betchen with the fall. And Perry leads it 22-16. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Warner, Jameson, Stubbs, and Payton contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Riley Betchen with the fall and then the forfeit at 170 pounds. And all of a sudden, Perry's on top, 28-16. As we go to 182, it's going to be Austin Fry for Ponca City, Dylan Buck for Perry. And now Perry has got some distance, 12-point advantage. As Austin Fry has come out with a vengeance so far for Ponca City. You realize you do have to maintain that effort for 6 minutes here, partner. That's okay. You can get it all out in the first period and be gassed in the second and third. We'll be okay with that. They go off the mat. Perry on top, 28-16 with the fall for Betchen and the forfeit at 170. So now Perry on top by 12. Not really anything happening. Dylan reaches back for a leg. Wasn't even close. Kind of a half shot. Now he's got a tight headlock in, front headlock. Trying to break Fry down the mat. Now Fry's got the tight headlock. Breaks Dylan down the mat to one knee.
1 minute to go.
Dylan reaches back for a single leg. Didn't get there. Fry's got him in a headlock though. Dylan tries to reach for another leg. Dylan almost around the backside for a takedown. Not quite there as they go off the edge. Back to the center, restart neutral position. 47 seconds to go, first period.
Not much going on so far in this match. Fry's tried to control the tempo and effort, but really hasn't been able to do much.
He's already gassed a little bit, partner. I think he came out too amped.
He was trying to make up for this quick 12 points that Perry got.
There's not a 12-point move or a 12-point win in wrestling.
No. Maybe he thought he could come out and try to surprise Buck and get a fall. You never know.
In all honesty, if Ponca City does not win this match, Perry wins the duel pretty easily.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's probably what's going to happen because you've got Matt Jones and Garrett Byer coming up.
If Jones goes, I got Spikers.
Spikers has wrestled good too, so I don't know much about Steger and Kimball for Ponca City, but I know we've got some tough wrestlers at the next couple weights. So that's the end of the first period. No score. Dylan Buck, and he'll take down position. He's out up to his feet quickly, and he's taking out the Ponca City cheerleaders, and he even gave him a warning. He pushed him out. Fry pushed Dylan Buck out, and he gets the point, a penalty point.
Wow.
So 1-0, Dylan Buck on top. He can make it 2 here if he gets out with the escape. I think it was excessive shoving because Dylan almost took 2 PCHS cheerleaders out. But
he gave the mindset Fry's got going right now.
Dylan almost out with the escape. Fry drops down to a leg. But what was funny, Dylan gave him the warning. He put his hands out like, hey, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Part the waters. Minute 38 to go, second period. Dylan Buck on top, 1-0. He's on the bottom, trying to get hand control. He's up to his feet, and he's almost out of the escape. There it is, 2-0. Dylan on top now. That's a big point because it would have been just 1-0, partner.
Yep.
That penalty point hurt him.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. There's a lot of pawn from Fry right there, man.
Boy, he's feisty. Feisty Wildcat. His prey is Dylan Buck right now. You can tell. Dylan tried a rip move there, didn't get it. Now a single leg there. Fry has it. Dylan out of position. Dylan trying to get out of it. Good defense there. Nice balance by Dylan Buck.
Impressive.
Runs him out the edge of the mat. And Fry looking at his coaching staff like, okay, what else can I do here? Dylan is a very good defensive wrestler. He still needs to work on his offense a little bit more, but defensively, he's hard to take down.
Yeah.
Unless you're Sam Sherman at Blackwell. Quick ankle pick for Dylan. He grabs the other leg. There's a takedown. So 4-0.
Sherman's on another level.
Unless you're Sam Sherman.
Yeah, he's on another level. He's all-state wrestler. We'll see him at state, I believe, this couple
we'll
in a few weeks
see
here.
Him. Might even see him at regional if Blackwell goes to Sperry. 39 seconds to go. Second period, 4-0.
We'll see him Saturday because he'll be at the big
we'll see him Saturday. I forgot about that. I'm getting ahead of myself. Fry up with the escape, so 4-1.
As long as he's wrestling against not our wrestlers, I guess we can enjoy watching the match. I don't know. We'll see.
And Dylan's a very good wrestler. He's just in a tough weight class right now in 3A.
Yeah, 182 is a tough one.
And they go off the edge of the mat. Restart, 15 seconds to go. Second period, Dylan Buck on top, 4-1. Over Austin Fry of Ponca City. Ponca City in those red singlets with the blue trim. Perry in their maroon singlet with the white flag across the chest. And that's the end of the second period. 28-16, Perry leads the duel. 4-1, Dylan Buck leads the match, current match. We go to the third period, and Fry will be on the bottom for Ponca City. There's the start of the third. Fry trying to get out with the escape. Gets to his feet. Dylan's just going to cut him, so 4-2. Dylan's going to have to stay aggressive here.
Yeah, I can't give the thing up.
One takedown away from tying this. But at the same time, he's going to have to be smart about it, too.
Yeah.
Coach Delk looking at his wrestler, trying to figure out what he can do to help. They go off the edge of the mat. Dylan looks at Coach Delk after that, and Coach Delk is imploring him to go and do something. Minute 22 to go. Third period. And there it is. Single leg there for Dylan Buck. Has the right leg. Now takes him down to the mat. So 6-2. And message received, and Dylan Buck up 6-2. Fry trying to get out from underneath. Dylan on that cross-face ride. Minute to go in the period and the match.
Excuse me.
And they go off the edge of the mat. We'll restart.
Luckily for Fry, he was in bad position.
Yeah, Coach Delphin, he's got to beef here because Dylan had Fry on his back. If Dylan keeps his feet in,
looks like
would have had him on his back and might have had a fall. Fry, quick move, and he's out with the escape. 6-4 now. 6-3, excuse me. 42 seconds to go. Dylan Buck on top, 6-3 over Austin Fry of Ponca City. Reaches back for a single leg and trips Fry to the mat over there on the edge of the mat. They go off and back to the center restart, neutral position. 32 seconds to go, 6-3. Buck on top.
30 seconds to go for Buck and Fry.
Fry reaches back for a single leg, didn't get there. Now Buck has the advantage, has that front headlock, head in the hole move, trying to get around the backside. Does. Sit-out attempt there by Fry. Didn't get anything there for Dylan because of the sit-out attempt. 13 seconds to go. Fry with the shot out of bounds. They go, and we'll go back to center. 11 seconds to go.
Fry is gassed.
Yeah, he is. He just came out way too juiced, I think, partner.
Yeah, and it cost him in the end. I mean, don't have the conditioning.
There's a shot by Fry. Not a bad shot. Dylan gets around the backside. 8-3. Dylan Buck wins it. Perry leads the duel, 31-16. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Follow up with your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classifieds, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. Move to 195, and welcome back Matt Jones for Perry. He'll be taking on Jared Kimball of Ponca City. Both wrestlers trying to upper body each other.
Yeah, couple of pretty strong, pretty stout
Good luck
kids
with
there.
that. Boy.
Well, they are just
Now
bullfighting
front
each other
headlock there by Matt Jones.
Like a couple of rams going.
And he got it. He got him to his back.
Get him,
Kimball's in
Matt.
trouble. Matt Jones might have a fall here. Get a count, an ear fall count.
Come on, Matt.
Kimball in trouble. Gonna have to get the left shoulder down. Very close to getting a fall here. Just got to torque the left shoulder down, partner. He's going to have a fall. Kimball doing a good job bridging out.
Well, he's almost got it.
Got to torque it down just a little bit. And there it goes. There goes the left shoulder. There's the fall. Matt Jones.
Welcome back, Matt.
You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
You deserve quality health care.
But at Stillwater Medical Center, we believe you also deserve an unmatched patient experience that's close to home.
That's why our physicians, nurses, and staff are committed to providing compassionate, quality care.
Right here in Stillwater.
We're here to prove that the best patient experience is moments, not miles away.
Learn more about our commitment to excellence at stillwatermedical.com.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. The Grim Grappler, Garrett Byer on the mat now. 220 pounds for Perry, taking on Ben Ralston of Ponca City, and he's already got a takedown, and there's the escape for Ralston. 2-1. Garrett in on a single leg once again. Hip lock in there by Ralston. Now he's got Ralston on one leg. Just got to trip him back down on the mat. And 37-16, Perry has wrapped the duel already. There's the takedown, and it's 4-1. Byer on top, and boy, it was a dicey duel to begin with, their partner in the middle of the weights. But Perry, man, they have flexed their muscle.
Yeah, really have. After the last four matches, it's been
Now
three
Garrett,
falls and a decision.
Garrett trying to work up a cradle. Trying to. I don't think he can get there. Now he's going to try and work something across and just put him on his shoulders, dump him on the shoulders. Got him on his shoulders. Got a near fall count, a 2 count. So 6-1. Garrett Byers just
relentless.
Just a beast. Armbar across the backside of Ralston. Now Garrett's going to try and pick him up around the neck and just try to turn him on sheer power. Or he might cut him. I don't know what he's doing here, but that's exactly what he's going to do. He picked up the head and turned him over. Get a near fall count. Going to have at least 3 near fall. Torquing down that left shoulder. There's the fall. Garrett Byer with the fall. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Does your bank send you a text when you have a low balance? SB&T does. You can receive a first alert text message on your cell phone, keeping you informed about your account activity no matter where you are. As always, you are in control. Choose only the alerts you want to receive. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, Perry, Billings, Covington. Community-minded, just like you. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. And this is not Jordan Kimbrell for Ponca City at the heavyweight. It's Bailey Burdick for Perry. But I did not hear who they said somebody Ralston, but
no, that was the last match.
Yeah, that's who they just That's
No,
who
this is
Garrett.
Kimbrell. That's who Byer beat Ralston.
Yeah, but I heard somebody. I didn't hear Kimbrell on the PA, so we'll have to check that at the end of the match. But I don't think this is Jordan Kimbrell.
And just standing up, two wrestlers just standing each other up right now in the corner of the mat. But looks like Burdick got him in a headlock. Brock's trying to find the name of the PCHS wrestler here.
Okay, Garrett Byer just pinned Alex Steger. Okay, at 220. Ben Ralston is now wrestling Bailey Burdick. There we go. Okay. Okay, so Ben Ralston's down here. Alex Steger went down here. Okay, there we go. So there, it's Bailey Burdick and Ben Ralston. Ralston in on the single leg, has Burdick jumping up on one leg. No score, 36 seconds to go. Ralston, good job. Bailey Burdick with his defense, gets off his one leg. Now he's got a headlock himself. He gets around the backside for a takedown, 2 points. Bailey Burdick on top, 2-0. That was impressive for a big boy there, partner.
Yeah, absolutely. Burdick coming out, getting good position. And
Perry with another impressive dual victory. 43-16 is the current score. And over at 6A school.
Kimbrell.
I don't know if Jordan is hurt or I don't know what's going on because that's Mark's son. And something's got to be going on with Jordan. But this has been Ralston for Ponca City, and that's the end of the first period. 2-0. Burdick on top for Perry. Perry going to move to 8-2 on the dual season with only losses to Stillwater and Tuttle,
yeah,
so that's not
bad.
bad.
In both classes as well, Tuttle and 4A1, and Stillwater, well, will be next week, in my opinion.
Yes, they should be.
After the Broken Arrow win, yeah.
Burdick trying to get out the escape, trying to get hand control. There it is, 3-0. Bailey Burdick on top of Ben Ralston of Ponca City. My apologies. Close, they're close.
Yeah, they are. Burdick looking over the coach, get some coaching there.
Yeah, next on Saturday we'll be down there at the scorers table. That's where we'll be broadcasting.
Oh, good. We'll get a little bit closer to the action.
We'll be closer to the action.
Of course, we'll have 3 mats, like you said, going too. So just be kind of all over the place, won't we?
It'll give you a taste of what it's going to be like for state.
Yeah.
You got to cover 10 mats.
Yeah, to a smaller degree. I don't even know how we're going to do that.
But we're going to have 3 people too, remember? You know, Hunter's going to be here
Hunter's
too.
Hunter's going to be there.
Helping us on the air, and I've got to figure out how to fix that headset too then.
Yeah.
49 seconds to go. I don't even know where I would take that headset there. Probably over Stillwater Radio Shack or something.
Possibly.
We'll get it fixed.
Well, that's Tyson. He would probably know.
He's probably back there saying, no, don't put me into that situation. 23 seconds to go. Burdick on top, 3-0. Ralston doing nothing really in the second period. Not really shooting nothing. And I think he's just going to be content being down 3-0 going to the third, which is kind of weird.
Probably happy he didn't have to wrestle at 220. He went to wrestle Garrett.
Yeah. Alex Steger's probably saying thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thanks, Coach.
That's going to be the end of the second period. Bailey Burdick on top, 3-0 as we go to the third period, and Ralston will have the decision. He'll choose the bottom. So he wants to get out and up with the escape to get it to a 2-point advantage for Burdick as we start the final 2-point stanza here.
In control, we do remind you before we leave out of here tonight, 10 o'clock Saturday morning, the Big 4+4.
Burdick on that top ride. Controlling Ralston. Ralston really Doesn't even look like he wants to be out there, partner. I mean, he's just really not doing anything.
No.
But give credit to Burdick, too, on the top. He's really tough on the top right now. And I don't think Bailey's a full 285. I think he's under that.
He looks slight, way more slight than Burdick for sure. But he looks like he's more in the 220 range.
Oh, you talking about Ralston? Yeah, probably. Yeah, but Burdick is not at
230.
He's not all the way to 285. I think he's quite under that.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. I don't think I might be wrong, but as he's going to break down Ralston to the mat, flat on the mat, minute 13 to go in the period, in the match. And for that matter, the entire duel. Perry leads the duel 43-16, going to go to 8-2 on the year. Here on homecoming night. Boy, coach is wanting a stalling warning on Ralston. They might have a beef here. He's not doing anything. Under a minute. Cue the music. Means the match is almost over. We just have an awesome atmosphere here for wrestling.
Yeah.
Just love it. They go off the edge of the mat. And comes back to the center. Bailey's on top 3-1. 35 seconds to go. Ralston on the bottom. Actually 3-0. Ralston hasn't gotten up. That's right. Bailey's ridden this whole period.
Manhandled him.
And Ralston is completely gassed. You could tell he doesn't even have anything to get up. Bailey's just laying on him. Doesn't have a stalling warning. Now the referee's, he heard me. Sorry, Bailey. Stall warning on Bailey Burdick.
Wow, the coaches over Ponca City have been calling for that the whole time. And Garrett over here, and our coach is kind of, what do you want?
You want something on Ralston, too, because he's not doing anything. But Bailey, tough on the top. Looks like he's going to ride out the entire third period. It looks like Perry's going to win this one 46-16. Bailey Burdick will win it 3-0 with the entire ride out of the third period. And the final 46-16, Perry wins it. We'll take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Northern Oklahoma Metals is a member of the Oklahoma Recyclers Association and a proud supporter of the Perry Maroons. Northern buys metal, cars, tin, old equipment.
Kevin, go ahead and play breaks 17 and 18 as well.
Go recycling. You can visit them at 505 South 12th Street in Perry. Call them at 580-336-4663, or you can email them at nmetals@aol.com. Northern Oklahoma Metals. Want a scrap?
And welcome back to John Devine Hall, Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. 46-16, we're going to go ahead and take a timeout. Play break 17 and 18, please. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Campbell Communications is proud to sponsor and to bring you Perry Maroon Athletics. To become a sponsor, please visit www.campbellcommunicationsok.com or call and ask for Brock at 405-204-4246. Campbell Communications, where we bring the game to you.
How would you like to bank anytime, anywhere, without having to carry your laptop along? First Bank is proud to bring you mobile banking. It gives you full access to your account safely and securely from your mobile phone. Mobile banking adds a new level of convenience to managing your account. You can bank on the go no matter where you are. View your accounts, make transfers, pay bills, and even receive text alerts, all from the ease of your cell phone. When you need us, we're there 24/7. First Bank and Trust Company, community-minded just like you. Member FDIC.
Wrestling is a very demanding sport, requiring strength, technique, and training. For over 19 years, Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick of Perry has worked hard to ensure that our customers get the very best price, exceptional service, and overall buying experience that is overwhelmingly satisfying. Vance Chevrolet GMC Buick, family owned and operated for 19 years, where it's comfortable to buy a car.
Welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside now Coach Ronnie Delk, and Coach 46-16 victory. But we had some we really didn't wrestle in those light weights tonight that we should have. just assess the match overall, and what was your take after this one?
It was a ugly win. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Very flat. Ponca came out and punched us in the mouth, and we didn't respond. We won 46 to what was it? 16. But it's just not. It's not us. It's like I said. They came out and punched us in the mouth. Started off great with Alex Valencia. That freshman 106-pounder throwing guys down and just pinning them every duel was nice to have. Kale's he's battling some demons that he's going to get over eventually.
Confidence-wise in the head.
Yeah, making the move up is kind of struggling with him a little bit mentally. He knew at any moment that kid could whip him to his back, as we all saw a couple times, got close. Then we move up 26. Liam, I just need to see a little bit more out of him. It's not his lack of effort. Well, it's not lack of effort. It's just he's got to do more to go get a win. Same thing with Cinnamon, 1 point away. Yeah, he bumped up to 132. I bumped him up to fill the hole. I thought he competed well. A lot bigger than us. Losing by 1, but he can't accept that. You start accepting losses like that, you're not ever going to get any better.
When you bump Noah up 138, and boy, me and my partner, I'm used to it. But my partner's like seeing him throw people like that, and I'm like, that's just Noah.
Yeah, he's got an
but it was still impressive.
His upper body arsenal is just amazing. I won't. If he ever tries to throw me, I'm gonna bomb him back. But I don't think it'll happen. He's had a scary win, but he
did.
Damian wrestled well. Haymaker didn't really look like Haymaker tonight. I mean, one kid that I've seen change from first semester to second semester after Christmas break, it's that kid. He's done a lot of good things.
I agree.
That was a winnable match for him, I think. I think he got a little too amped up when he got the takedown on the edge.
Couple moves there where he got high on with the leg scissored in. I don't know what he's thinking there, but he got taken to his back. And I watched you when he did. I watched you when he did that. I was like, Ronnie's not happy.
Oh, and we told him, it was like, do not go over the top. Just stay behind the arms and bump him forward. He's trying to do too many big things at once.
Well, you look at Riley. He came out and dominated as usual.
Yeah.
Once we got to 160, 170, 182, 185, 220, just domination right there.
Yeah.
There's some work to do up here in the lighter weights, but, you expect this to happen. And nice to have Matt Jones back tonight, too.
Yeah, he's back. He's healthy, and he had a little fire in him tonight. Maybe taking a week off of grinding training kind of helped him out a little bit.
And then the last match, Bailey.
That was awesome.
Where's Jordan Kimbrell? I expected to see him. Is he hurt?
Yeah, last week the kid that we beat from Collinsville, Bailey, that guy was a state placer.
Okay.
He beat Kimbrell, but at the end of the match, Kimbrell tweaked his knee a little bit. Hobbled around, he weighed in. I imagine he'll be wrestling this weekend, so we'll see.
Well, you mentioned this weekend. We got 1 day till Big 4+4. What are you going to work on tomorrow in preparation for that mini tournament on Saturday?
Just getting off bottom is the main thing. We kept getting skyjack bombed to our backs, to our heads. Start screaming at them. Get. It's the hand that's around your waist that's holding you down. It's not this one around your neck. It doesn't do anything. So we got to work on that a little bit, and I want to see more pressure on our feet. We're known for our go and go, 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 go. And tonight, Ponca City just went after us. And a few of the matches, we kind of backpedaled and kind of took it. And I don't like that.
I mentioned that on the air, too. That's not Perry Maroon Wrestling. That's not what we're about.
No.
So that's something we still got to get a little bit better at. We've got a couple weeks to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I think we'll get there. But it was a good win overall, 46-16. Probably, there are a couple matches that you didn't like in there. But overall, there's correctable things. That's the good thing about what we're not doing right now. It's correctable, and we have time to correct it. So, but thanks for coming up here and joining us. We'll talk to you Saturday.
All right, thank you.
And that was Coach Ronnie Delk, your head wrestling coach. We're going to take a timeout. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports.
Your team and favorite players in the Perry Daily Journal, supplying your local news for 120 years. The PDJ is a proud supporter of Perry Maroon athletes, from headlines to classified, covering Noble County for more than a century. Pick up a paper or check out our e-edition today to keep current on all Noble County news. Visit our website at www.pdjnews.com to subscribe and friend us on Facebook.
We have a simple message for our local residents and neighbors.
The best patient experience in healthcare isn't an hour away.
The Tri-County Stillwater Medical Center.
We're pledging excellence.
And our physicians, nurses, and staff are promising compassionate care every day.
So when you need understanding, attentive treatment,
They can stay close to home.
learn more by visiting stillwatermedical.com.
A medical team that cares about your health and your community. Doctors Willer, Jameson, Stubbs, and Hayden contribute to athletic and philanthropic efforts in Stillwater and surrounding areas like Guthrie, Perry, Perkins, Cushing, and Blackwell. While we are bone and joint experts, we are also parents, friends, and neighbors. Enjoy our quality orthopedic treatment, MRI, and on-site physical therapy services as we support this community. Click outreach at orthook.com. Remember, Ortho Oklahoma, we are keeping you together.
I'm Lori Pierce with First Bank and Trust Company. We've been providing sensible home mortgages to your friends and neighbors for years. We can help you find the mortgage with the right terms just for you. We're committed to helping you with a broad range of programs and personalized service. Call Michelle Woods or me today at 580-336-5562, or you can apply online at bankfbt.com or with our convenient mortgage app. First Bank and Trust Company is an equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. We thank Coach Ronnie Delk for coming up here and spending a little time with us and talking about his thoughts about the duel. Perry wins the duel 46-16 to go to 8-2 on the year. We're going to go ahead and recap the duel. Go ahead, Mike, and if you haven't been listening, here's what happened with the duel.
All right, at 106, Valencia had a fall over Belmard. Perry was up 6-0 at that point. 113, Shikram had a decision over Betchen 4-3. Perry 6-3 at that point. Justice 120 over decision over Swinson. And at the 126, Big Goose had a major decision over Clausen. At 132, a hand over with the decision over the freshman Cinnamon. Ponca City was up 10-9 at that point, and one of the most exciting matches of the night. 138, Nida had a decision over Rubio, 19-12, and in the next weight, 145, Tucker had a major decision over Trotters, and 152, Lane Newland had a fall over Haymaker, and at that point it was 16-16, and the match was very much up in the air in those first 8 matches, but then the last 6 is when Perry just took over. At 160, Riley had a fall over Malcolm. We had a forfeit at 170 and 182. Buck had a very nice match, decision over Fry 8-3. And then the next 2 matches, Jones had a fall over Kimball. Byer had a fall over Ralston. Perry was up 43-16 at that point, just leaving him in the mirror. And finally, at the heavyweight, Bailey Burdick over Ben Ralston. I think I said Byer over Ralston. I meant Byer over Steger, excuse me. And the major, again, heavyweight, Burdick had a 3-0 decision over Ralston. I got that one that time. Perry won. Final score 46-16.
And that was the recap of the duel here. Perry goes to 8-2 on the year. We're going to take our final timeout. We'll come back. We'll talk about basketball tomorrow, and then our next broadcast Saturday, the Big 4+4. You're listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports and the PIN Network.
Integrity, respect, professionalism, and a genuine caring attitude is exactly what you can expect from us at Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are committed to being available to you every step of the way. We know that losing a loved one is never easy, but it's our privilege, responsibility, and our calling to help ease this process as much as possible. We are avid supporters of the Perry Maroons and welcome you to come or stop by. We're located at 1010 North 7th or call us at 580-336-4444. Brown Decker Funeral Home. We are here for you.
Duty. Neighbors united for the common good. Honor. The faith that dedication to a noble cause is right, just, and good. Country. A vow to support our nation's people during desperate times. Duty. Honor. Country. We're the Army National Guard. Call 1-800-GO-GUARD.
Sponsored by the Oklahoma National Guard. Stored by the Oklahoma Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Hey, Maroon fans, are you looking for a great dentist? Look no further than Custom Dental and Dr. Dewhurst and let your fear disappear. Have you heard about the Maroon Fan Special? Be one of the first 10 callers and take advantage of our Let's Get Acquainted appointment and get $100 off any new dental services found needed by Dr. Dewhurst. This Let's Get Acquainted appointment includes exams, x-rays, and a private consultation for only $38. Don't wait. Call 336-2310 right now and tell our team you want the Perry Maroon Fan Special. Go Maroons, go!
The web needs a lot of energy to run, so we care about where and how it's produced. At Devon Energy, we're not just providing energy, but responsible ways to supply it. That's why we're proud supporters of the areas where we live and work, because just as important as what the world needs today is what it needs for tomorrow. Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep.
And welcome back to John Devine Hall. Brock Campbell alongside Mike Shaw. I want to let you know that this duel has been sponsored in part by Devon Energy, who take pride in supporting local communities and events where they operate. Visit devonenergy.com today to learn more about how they're one of the world's leading oil and natural gas producers. Devon Energy, commitment runs deep. And commitment run deep tonight as Perry got their 8th victory tonight. Goes to 8-2, 46-16. Coach Delk really wasn't impressed with the duel because it was a sloppy duel. It was 10-9 Ponca City in those lighter weights, but as we get to the heavyweights, Perry took control.
Right.
But there's still work to be done if you're a Perry Maroon wrestling fan or a wrestler. It's not a finished product right now.
No, the first 8 matches it was 16-16, and even in the fall on Haymaker, got it to 16-16. You know, with the PC, I'm saying PC, Ponca City took the lead 10-9, and then Nida and Tucker came back-to-back decisions. Got it, or a major and then a decision. Got it 16-9, looking real good, or 16-10, excuse me, looking good. And then Haymaker got the fall, unfortunately, and so it's kind of up in the air a little bit. But then in the late, starting with Betchin and then Byer and Buck and everybody, they just kind of took over. Well, and wrestled very, very well.
Wrestling's a very big mental sport.
Right, it is.
Some of it's in their mentality right now. Yeah. That can be corrected. Yeah. That's the good thing about what's going on right now of the things that are not working right now for Perry. They are correctable things.
There's only one match
and you have time to correct it.
Absolutely. There's only one match.
So, as disappointed as Coach Delk is, it's still a 30-point victory.
Yeah.
46-16 over a 6A school. You're 8-2. You're still ranked number 1 in dual. So that's not going anywhere. But there's things that you can correct. So. And the junior high won 69-12. I think they're undefeated except for Tuttle, I believe, this year. I think.
Yeah.
I think they're undefeated. Either. I think, or maybe they did. No, they got beat by Tuttle. I think the last match. So, I think they've got all the victories except for Tuttle. So they're the future is extremely bright. Not that it isn't bright right now.
Right.
But there's a lot. The cavalry is on their way where Perry's going to start dominating again. Not to say we're not going to get it this year. I mean, it's still up for grabs as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
But junior high is a really good partner.
Yeah.
They've gotten so much better from day one to now. And, they are just going to be a fierce bunch of kids coming up through the ranks. But we got a fierce bunch, too, right now at the varsity level. I also want to let you know the basketballers will be at Pawhuska tomorrow. We will not be carrying that. But I want to encourage you to go up there and root on your Perry Maroon basketballers. The basketball team, the Maroons are coming off of a first-place finish at the County Line Tournament at Cashin, and the Perry Lady Maroons coming off a 7th-place finish. So I believe that game starts at 6:30. The Lady Maroons will start tomorrow in Pawhuska at the Terrell Gymnasium. So also want to let you know our next broadcaster will be here at the Big 4+4 tournament. Right behind us is going to be Perry, Blackwell, Stillwater, and Ponca City. They're inviting 4 other teams. That will be Altus, Owasso, Choctaw, and Claremore. So we'll be 8 teams here. We'll start at 9:30 for the takedown show. Wrestling starts at 10 o'clock, and we're going to wrestle all the way through until the finals. So we're not going to have any breaks. So come up here and watch some great wrestling. You're going to have some Division I commits from Stillwater on the mat. You're going to have great wrestling from Perry as well. Choctaw has some good kids coming in. Garrett Rose, one of them. So there's going to be quality wrestling on the mats on Saturday. It's usually a lot of fun, big-time wrestlers here at John Devine Hall on Saturday. So we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I want to thank my partner to my right, Mike Shaw, for doing an excellent job, color commentary, doing the stats as well. helping us up on the radio broadcast. I want to thank Tyson Davis, the engineer and producer for Penn Network, for doing all of the video for us and all that stuff. I want to thank Kevin McCoy back in the studio for getting us on the right breaks and playing the right music and all that stuff. And our new board op, I don't know her name, I haven't met her yet, but she's new to us. She's been training. So whoever you are, thank you for helping us out, and we look forward to working with you as well. I want to thank you, the fans. I want to thank you, the fans and alumni. Also, let's go ahead. Super Bowl picks. Tyson wants us to pick Super Bowl, so I'm going to pick Super Bowl. You go for it.
You go first. I already knew who I was
I'm
going to
the host.
pick
Go
anyway.
ahead.
Okay, well, I got Seattle 27-24. I think their defense is going to be too much, and we can't count their offense out at all. And I don't like the Patriots' defensive chances in this game. I don't like either team, so I'm probably not going to watch. So one of you two are going to have to tell me who wins, because I will not probably watch this game.
The Patriots always pull it out. I hate the Patriots. I don't like the Seahawks either. I'm going to say 27-24 New England.
No, Patriots.
If
Patriots haven't been pulling out the last two.
If Brady's not healthy, then Seattle's going to run all over him. But I agree with the defense for Seattle. They're stingy.
Yeah, I don't think.
I don't know.
Think Brady could be healthy 100%. I don't think.
None of my teams are in it, so I don't care.
Yeah, none of mine are either, unfortunately.
But I'll still probably watch it. Maybe the halftime show, and then turn it to something else after that. But
maybe.
Anyways,
doubt I'll even view it. I just can't stand either of their teams.
So, anyways, be sure to join us Saturday morning, 9:30 on the air for Takedown Show. 10 o'clock wrestling starts. Big 4+4. I want to thank you, the fans, alumni, for watching us on Penn Network, listening to us on the Triple Play Sports Radio Network app, the internet, or 1020 a.m. And until then, we'll see you on Saturday morning. Have a good night. You've been listening to Perry Maroon Wrestling on Triple Play Sports and the Penn Network.